Today's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
Welcome to another edition of YKWD. You know what, dude? That's what that stands for. Dude, guess what, dude? You know what, dude? Dude. That's what that is.
I always wanted to ask you, how did that come about? Just because what you say, how you always say it?
Yeah, I used to it was Burr, but then it was Norton. And then it was then it was Norton kind of, dude, you know what? Because anytime I get passionate about something.
You say that. I
go, dude, you know what, dude?
Yeah.
Like, you know what, dude?
You did.
Dude. And then Burr would be like, you know what, dude? He'd always make fun of me. And then when I started doing a podcast, of course, I'm sitting there going, you know what, dude? Fucking Obama, dude. And I was just like, let's just name it that.
That's great.
It was, you know what, dude? And then it became YKWD. And then everybody.
I did it with you on your phone in a hotel room.
You did YKWD back in the day.
Like 8 years ago.
When I first started this fucking hijinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a long fucking time ago.
Yeah, maybe longer. Because I know you're trying to, keep me sober, which was good.
Yeah, we have, of course, we have a couple guests on. Let me just start out the show real quick by saying thank you to Laughable, one of the fucking, there you go, laughable.com, right on your screen. Check it out. If you don't have the app, you don't know what the fuck's going on in life. You're not fucking woke, son. You're not woke. You don't have a beard. You ain't the shit. You don't have got sneakers that cost $500 and jeans you got at a flea market. And a shirt from the 80s that's dirty, but you like it. Your sneakers cost more than your car. You ain't woke, son. Laughable.com. Shut your face. You're either with me or against me.
I'm with you.
You understand me, cutie?
I'm with you.
You understand me, gorgeous?
I am with you.
You either fucking
Thank
be a
you.
good broad or a bad broad.
I'm a good broad.
Laughable.com. It is a great app. If you love podcasting, please go download laughable.com for iOS devices right now. There's a couple things I want to hit really quick before we do. We have Syracuse was fucking great this weekend, by the way. I did I got a really good one-on-one out of it with this opener guy, the middler or feature, whatever the fuck it is. He Rocky Dale Davis. Do you know him? Opened for Ralphie. What the fuck? Ralphie May.
No.
Uh-huh.
Dale Davis?
Rocky Dale Davis, country boy, nice guy, very polite, and then
Funny?
kind of made me change a little bit, and then funny guy. I mean, funny, funny guy.
Made you change your what?
He made me change. I don't know. I did a one-on-one with him for my Patreon. Make sure you check that out too.
I know him. Yeah, young
I've seen
kid.
this guy before.
Yeah.
I've never met him though.
Nice guy, big
Yeah.
kid, nice guy. Anyways, sweet kid. Did a one-on-one with him for my Patreon. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Go there right now. This Monday, right now, it's out. Sunday night for Patreon people. It's out. Matt Sarah. I did a live from the shed, my TV show that I shoot from the shed. And yes, it's a TV show. It's not me holding up a fucking iPhone. It's a 3-camera shoot on iPhones.
It looks good. I saw it. It actually looks good.
It looks great. 4K, motherfucker. Gabby knows.
Yep. Yes.
Thanks. I'll take the third one. I'll take the third yeses for the rest of the show.
Yes.
No, that's not it. That was the second yes. I want the third yeses.
Yes.
Nope, that was the first one.
Yes.
No.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
So anyways, patreon.com. I got that coming out. It's out today. Live people listening now, join up. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. My channel is, I'm adding the Creeps with Kids shows going up there. I got a special podcast I did with, talk about back in the day when I first started doing this YKB. We did it at my house, at my kitchen table, me and Joe DeRosa. And this was before we called it YKWD. And fuck, man, we got into a big fight. I'm talking got into a couple of them, but this one was a motherfucker. So bad I never aired the episode.
Wow.
So me and Joe are going to go back and listen to it next time he's in town and unpack it. and talk about it. And hopefully we don't get into another fucking fuck you argument. I don't think we talked for 6 months
That
after
would
that
be
one.
funny if you guys did it again and then he just fought again.
Oh my God. So in the Comedy Cellar Vegas, go to comedycellar.com and check out all the beautiful Comedy Cellar Vegas. That's Dave Landau. Let's just talk about him right there. Comedy Cellar Vegas. What the fuck was that?
Sorry,
What was that?
that was your phone.
What are you doing with my phone? Why are you looking at my phone?
I'm reading all your text messages.
Give me the fucking phone. Oh, thank you, Michael. Michael. Solid guy. Little fucking snarky little twat you are. I want to say this right now. First of all, we got one of my favorites, I don't know, on the fucking planet tonight, right? I mean, one of my favorite people walking Earth. I mean, not just because he's a Westchester, best Chester.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you were talking about me. Thank you. You're one of my
Fucking hell,
favorites
do you even
too.
know this fucking guy? I met him 3 times.
Twice.
I mean, I really like Dave, but I'm not fucking my favorite person in the world. Yeah, Paul Virzi. I mean, come on, son.
Oh, I love being on the
Cellar comic too.
Oh man,
Passed at the cellar.
That was pretty nuts.
Got passed at the cellar.
Oh,
Congrats.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks,
And he
man. It was
fucking murdered the other night.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Funniest thing is though, my first time there, and I guess it happens a lot. My first regular paid spot there ever was last Monday, and they were like, yeah. So Chris Rock comes in, and he's just sitting there talking, and the guy who's supposed to go before me, Joe Mackey, goes up. It's like, oh, I guess Chris is not going up. And then sure enough, they're like, I tell Mike Yard, I go, hey, dude, I'll be downstairs waiting, because I was just, it was my first one at the cellar.
You nervous?
You know that the wait staff, a good nervous, not like freaking out,
Excited.
but like an excited nervous that you haven't had in a while.
Yeah.
It was like an excited, like, oh shit, like, I do sets every night. I do multiple sets in the city, but now I'm doing like one where, this
He's
is
working the stand. The
this is-
stand's fucking top comedy club in New York
I mean,
City.
the stand, I still get those excited nerves at the stand too.
Yeah, motherfuckers work. I mean, the
but when-
motherfuckers work over
When
there.
I know that like the wait staff's watching, they were like, listen, Chris is going to go up
Oof.
and then you go up. And I'm just waiting. And then he goes up. And as soon as he gets on stage, he could have said anything. And they were just they went fucking berserk. And then I went on stage after and I had to address it. And I actually told the crowd, I go, look, this is my first regular paid spot at the cellar. And they all start clapping. I go, fuck your claps. I got to follow Chris Rock right now. And it was a good icebreaker. But yeah, man, it was fucking awesome. I had a
We
great
set
time
that
there.
up.
What's that?
Me and Burr set that up.
Yeah, you
actually.
probably did.
No, I'm
Just to
kidding.
fuck you.
He probably did, yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I
but,
never do that.
I love being on the show. You are one of my, listen, there's a couple of guys that there's a handful of guys. Bobby's just,
Yeah.
Bobby's one of my faves.
You're one of my favorite people
Yeah, I
on the
mean,
planet.
dude, you're one of the funny. Well, we're going to get into it. It's going to be fun.
I hope so. I hope we're funny. That was second. We both compliment each other how funny we are. We both stink tonight. And Gabby, Dave, and Mike just take the show.
You're like, listen to the last one we were both on. You start giving old dates.
I wouldn't air it. I fucking air it in 10 years.
There you go.
I got a real good one that me and very stunk.
What happened to you guys don't want to show the shelves? Is that going on here?
What, the shelves behind
Yeah.
us?
Yeah. The curtains are new since I've
That
been here.
is a good fucking question.
Yeah, you
we
used to have a
got- we-
wooden dildo. You had some records. You had some pictures, and now it's just.
We still have the wooden dildo. We have the plastic dildo. We have the squirt gun dildo. There's many dildos behind this curtain.
All right. Well,
It's
what
like
about-
Oz.
Why this?
Really limited it.
Why? I don't know, Verz. I mean, why are you so observant?
Well, because I used to like looking at all the things, and you had
Oh,
cigar
I'm sorry,
boxes
you
and
fucking
shit.
ADD asshole. I mean, wait. I'll get you tinfoil. The fuck, I'll hold it up over my head. What do you want me to do?
Was this
fuck?
Gabby's doing? Was this you?
No.
Okay.
No, Gabby didn't do anything.
Just shift the focus
I don't
to
do
the show
anything.
instead of the cocks.
She wanted the squirt gun cock for some reason. I don't know. She was fighting me for it.
I want it. I
Dude,
still
speaking
want
of
it.
that, did you see that birthday cake that is a cock, but it fucking just spits out whipped cream on a woman's face?
Oh, I love
Dude,
that.
you got it. Dude, this woman goes. It was.
I'm gonna get that for my wife.
Yo,
TGI
you could
Fridays.
YouTube it. You could YouTube it or something. There's
They sing that song.
Yeah.
Happy.
There's a woman. It was like a video that went viral. This
Your
woman
overweight
was
aunt.
just like, they're like, happy birthday. And it was a cock cake. But then all of a sudden it just started spitting out whipped cream on her face and everyone's laughing. It was fucking ridiculous. Yeah,
How do you enjoy that?
I was just like, dude, that's somebody's mother. My mother was,
I like Mike trying to fucking
Birthday cake
Birthday
penis.
cake penis.
You know how much shit's gonna come up with
Yeah,
birthday
that's
cake
right.
penis?
No, just put like
Squirting
penis cake that squirts. Yeah,
Yeah,
something like
squirting
that.
that's
Make
even
it
worse.
Make it wordy.
Yeah.
Penis cake that squirts foam into a woman's face, and she was kind of
A
pissed off.
paragraph.
Period.
Yeah, that's actually the title of it.
Yeah, that's it.
there
right
it is.
Top
Oh
line.
yeah, it was.
watch
Words.
this is hilarious.
Okay, let's see if we can show
This
it.
better. This don't say.
Look at-
you
I
should-
think it's. I mean, it's.
Well, you
Listen,
should.
it's not.
Don't back out. Don't back out. I'm just saying.
The third one down.
Stop 1
Wait a
second.
minute, hold on a second.
I
All
have
I
stopped.
said was
You said it's
all-
hilarious.
All I said was, did you see the woman with her face doing it? It was kind of funny, you know.
But you said. But hang on. No.
Oh.
You said it was hilarious.
I thought it was hilarious.
Now you see. Here's what you're doing. You're pumping the brakes.
I just said, did you guys see the thing? And then I said it was. I thought it was hilarious, but you know.
No. Listen, I'm cool with you thinking it's hilarious. I'm just saying this isn't probably hilarious.
Okay, I stand by it. I think it's. I think it's fun.
Back up, dude. All right, listen, I'm giving you an out, but you're not taking it. All right, good. It's fucking the funniest thing ever.
First of all, I'm contributing. I'm contributing
You
material
can't.
to the show. I got some fucking chick getting blasted. Oh no.
The third one
You're
down
gonna
looks
sign
like
in
a
first.
sex prisoner. By
Why
the way,
can't we watch this?
You gotta sign in.
it's called
they're gonna
Japanese
sign it.
cake cocksucking, and it looks
What is
like
it called?
the third one down looked like a very unhappy sex prisoner blowing a cake.
All right, well, we got, of course, that's Dave Landau,
Hello.
who I've known for a very long time.
Yes.
I knew this kid. I met him at Kansas City. Hang on 1 second, Michael. A total fucking drunk.
Yes.
I mean, literally, I'm at Kansas City. That was the last time I was there, I believe. He was
yeah,
there
10 years ago, maybe.
10 years ago. I remember being at the pool. It was a blizzard, and the
Mhm.
pool it was a heated pool. It went from inside to outside, and I swam outside in a blizzard, and there was a tornado, a snow tornado over the heated pool because of the cold air and the warm air, right?
Wow.
And I'm sitting there with my bald head, and there was a snow tornado going around my head. It was one of the most magical times of my life.
You made me swim with you because you told me how magical it was.
Did you swim with me?
I did swim with you. We were going in and out of the frozen
Well,
water.
I don't
inside.
remember that part. I wish you didn't bring that up on my show
You were mystified.
with my manly friend, fucking
He
Paul
made me
Virzi.
swim with him.
Gee, well, I think it's a little. All right, hashtag me too. Relax.
You were angrier then, and it made you really happy. Your mood changed really quickly.
Oh, it was so beautiful. Wasn't it fun?
It really was. It was darling.
Oh, it was so fun.
It was one of the better times I've had.
So he's a fucking just a drunk. And then I see
Yeah.
him again at the Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
Fuck it, the guy has to blow his car to get it started.
Yep.
Literally, he's a DWI. He's got to blow into
The third one.
blow
yeah.
his car, and every 20 minutes we're driving to go somewhere to get lunch. He's got to suck his car's dick
Yeah.
to keep us going.
And you were getting mad because I wouldn't put my cigarette out because I smoked back then. And you're
Yeah.
like, put out the fucking cigarette if you're going to blow in your car.
It was a fucking night. This kid was a nightmare.
How long you been sober?
I've been sober for, my last relapse was in
Oof.
14.
Oh, okay. So,
So,
all right.
Oh, so you
4
relapsed.
years. Just once.
Get out of here.
All right, I'll see you
No, I'm
later. It's part of recovery. I wasn't like a chronic relapser,
No,
but I
no, of
relapsed in
course.
2012 at a party. It was supposed to be a Boys in the Hood party, which I didn't realize it was people watching Boys in the Hood in the entertainment industry. So I showed up dressed as Ice Cube
Oh no.
and carrying 40s, and I was so embarrassed I decided to drink the 40s.
Oh my.
So I just look like the most.
What?
I'll explain.
That's fucking nuts.
That guy,
I'm at this party.
that guy-
My buddy is he's in charge of drama development for Fox. So he's like, you should come here and meet these people. I'm having a Boys in the Hood party. And I was like, okay, cool. So I got a Jerry curl and a Detroit hat and all this. I had the Detroit hat.
Uh-huh.
But I went and bought 2 40s of malt liquor for props, I told myself. And I show up and everybody's in suits except for me, who's dressed like Ice Cube. And literally, this manager's talking to me about In Living Color because I was interviewing for it at the time. And I go, well, yeah. She goes, yeah, the show's taking forever to get on the air. And I'm dressed as Ice Cube. And I go, yeah, well, the show's on CP time, which I didn't know was offensive because I'm from Detroit.
CP
that's-
time is not offensive?
I didn't know. That's just what all
Yeah,
my
what-
black
do you have
friends
a
said
time
they
machine?
were late.
in the fucking 40s?
Right. I swear to God, it's just how my friends in Detroit would say that's how they got places.
Yeah, so don't
like
my
why
friends
they were
say it, but
late.
I'm not going to rat them out on a podcast, you fucking fiend.
Well, I'm just telling you what happened.
You don't think me and Virzi on a road gig are fucking using CP time?
Well, yeah, but this lady who's like an agent goes, "What's that?" And I go, "Color people time." And she storms over
my
to her
God.
lesbian lover, they grab their small dog
Oh my
and storm
God.
out and leave. So I like
Wow.
offended the whole party while looking like the most racist human being on the planet dressed as Ice Cube.
You would have been better off wearing a hood.
Oh my god.
Oh, I would have been better as a
The only thing,
clown.
yeah, the only thing you had was fucking blackface.
Yeah,
on.
exactly. No, it was worse than
That was-
blackface.
That was modern blackface.
Yeah, yeah. Had I been wearing white gloves and singing "Mammy," they would have thought
Dude,
it
that's
was
a
more
great
respectable.
story. You gotta tell it on stage.
The artist was popular at the
My
time.
God,
That's
dude.
so funny.
Yeah, and
dude.
I ended up getting blackout drunk that night off of 240s. And
You
then
know what? I would have too.
see. It's
I
ve-
would have went out too.
it was the most innocent thing that just
Why-
went off the rails.
Why did you think that? Why did you think, as an adult though, what kind of friends do you have
I swear
to where they go, where your brain goes, oh, they're having a what is it, a party? What kind of?
Boys in the Hood party.
First of all, okay, listen, if Virzi ever called me up and says, yo, we're having a Goodfellas party, I'm
Right.
not going out and getting a fucking outfit.
You're going in a 3-piece suit and a fucking tray of lasagna.
but you,
I got some money, got.
Virzi, I came to your house, and there was no lagat, and I want any pasta. You mind if I pat your dog like a cat?
you just start beating somebody with your shoe.
Why would you?
I would have brought a shine box. I mean, like, what did you? Would you
You did.
but like, don't you think that you're just like? Would you think you're just watching the movie? Like, I thought it was like
Yes.
a costume party.
What? Well, who has caught? Where do you hang out at the theater groups? You fucking asshole.
Yes, I
That's-
started at Second
Yeah,
City.
he did.
You fucking queens. You fucking improv queens. Hey guys.
I don't know.
Harry Potter Thursdays.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Get your wands.
I was just, dude.
No wonder you're an alcoholic. You're trapped inside, son.
I know. No, I thought it was what they meant. My friends thought it was too, except my two friends that I came with who also wore Boys in the Hood shit
Oh, Jesus.
brought a change of clothes, so they were like, "I'll be right back," and I got this.
I would have
covered.
loved to seen a people's face when they open the door and you just have Jerry Curl and
Oh.
everyone's in suits.
It was my friend who was in charge of drama development at Fox. Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I would love to see them at a gas station get shot by another gang.
I don't know. We, just
Some guys on their way to a Menace Society party.
Yes, exactly.
I love that you were trying to
should
get
have
on a
rented
living
a-
color. You're trying to get on a living color
At the time,
That's
as a
Wayans
writer.
Brothers thing.
Yeah, yeah.
He said CP time.
You're not supposed to act like a Wayne's brother. They have white people on there too.
well,
Oh,
they had
Jesus.
one.
Wow, two. They had one at a time.
Yeah,
You guys
that's
lost
true.
the cake?
They had John Panette long later.
What'd you say?
Did they lost
Did
the
you
cake?
lost the cake?
They lost the cake
What
thing?
the fuck ADD do you got? We're still on fucking colored people time. This cocksucker dressed up in his adult life.
No, the screen changed. That's why.
Yeah,
Oh.
it does change.
Okay, all right.
do that.
Yeah.
It doesn't go. Listen,
I'm really
Ready for
glad
when
you.
we're ready.
I'm glad you hid those cocks. I gotta be honest.
I can't bring them out. I don't want Gabby all fucking weirded out. Listen,
Yeah,
Bring
it was,
out the cocks.
no.
it was the dumbest thing ever. And then I
That's
was
a great
I was,
story.
Hashtag.
I was sober for 4 more years after that. Then I relapsed. And then
What'd you
I've been
relapse the
sober.
second time? What was
Last
it?
comic, and I got kicked off.
You got kicked off last comic and you
Yeah.
relapsed? What'd you think you were gonna win?
No,
I might do it, honey.
no. It was weird because like I was going far enough. I offended Roseanne, and then I was kicked off the show. And then I
How do you offend? First off,
you tell
stop. How
I'll
do
tell you
offend?
the joke.
Please.
I was talking about periods or however I got into it.
Yeah.
And I said the first time I saw a string hanging out of there, I said, "Oh, good, you caught the mouse." Do you remember that joke?
Is that your joke? Oh, that's
yeah,
your
the
joke.
tampon joke.
I
yeah.
love that joke.
Yeah,
that was one of the
she-
jokes that I really fell in love with you. I was like, I love this kid's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah.
And she didn't get it. So I made fun of her for not getting it, and Keenan and Russell were fucking dying laughing
You
because I
caught
kept
the
making it
mouse.
worse.
That's great. Why would you get offended by that?
Yeah, she was mad because then she didn't get it, and then I made fun of her for not getting it. Like, jokingly, that's a judge of an NBC show make fun, like
Right.
barely poking.
Yeah.
And then I literally went from thinking I was
I don't
going.
get it.
She was
Yeah.
embarrassed that
I
she
don't
didn't get,
get
it. Right,
it.
yeah.
So I went
What
from.
was it, a trap in her vagina? I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I'm as fat as her.
I don't get it. I don't. Why was the mouse in?
What? So I went from like thinking I was going to the finals to the basement of the Ricardo Montalban Theater talking to a suicide prevention counselor.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're like, are you going to hurt yourself or others? I'm like, I can think of worse things that I've done in my life than being on NBC.
Yeah, one of them showing up at a party dressed like a black
Yeah,
guy.
you should have seen me 4 years ago in front of some of the most important people in my industry.
Yeah, I can think of one.
Not-
Jerry curls, a 40, and two lesbians with a fucking cat.
Yeah, my friends in charge of comedy at CBS. There's a reason I don't have a writing job. It was that wig.
My God,
Oh,
dude.
my God.
So you downstairs, you're talking. I don't get it.
Your wife, how did it go? How did the party go?
No, she was
Boys
very.
in the hood party go.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I see.
If I went home, Virzi, and I said to my wife, I need you to go to Ricky's. Get me a Jerry Curl wig and some 40s and a fucking car hide.
Ricky's ironic.
She'd be like, for what? I'd be like, I gotta
party.
go to a fucking costume party. She'd be like, all right, here's a sleeping bag too.
right.
Stay there, you
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
loser.
Yeah. First of all, it's
My
like
wife won't let me leave the house with a stain on my shirt.
it's like May. Oh, my wife was not around that week. Like she would have stopped me immediately.
Oh, fuck, dude.
No, it was like the middle of May too. It wasn't like October.
Did you have kids
Oh my
too?
God.
Not at the time.
Oh, thank God.
Christ.
Thank God.
My son came 3 years ago.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No,
So-
I did not at the time.
So you got booted off a. I mean, that's one of my favorite jokes. But
Thank you.
I mean, Roseanne
Didn't get it, and then she wasn't. Like Keenan loved it because I mean he's a reverend anyway.
Yeah.
Russell loved it, but she was just butthurt that she didn't get the joke.
Yeah. Well,
She was embarrassed.
I think too. I mean, I could be wrong. I think who's getting in is decided backstage,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
somebody's gonna not pick that guy.
Well, there's black guy, good-looking guy, somewhat irreverent. But,
Yeah, what are you?
You know, yeah,
Well,
I'm just
well-
white guy. Nobody wants on there.
I don't know. You got an interesting look.
I mean, I don't. At the time, though, for the top 5, they're really trying to push like, okay,
Yeah.
Mexican, white guy, white girl.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and
It's a
Lachlan
casting
Patterson
plan.
is a piece of ass compared
Who?
to me. Lachlan Patterson. He
Who's
was
that?
top 5. Really funny comic.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, was that tall kid?
Yeah. He's really funny.
Well,
And
all
Joe
right.
Mackey was top 5. As
Joe
well.
Mackey's
Yeah,
really
he's really,
funny.
really good.
Love really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're very funny too.
Thank you.
People might know him too because you were on. You're one of Anthony Cumia's favorite co-hosts.
Yes. Yeah. I, love
I mean,
doing
his
it.
favorite
Thank you.
besides Artie.
I love doing Anthony's show, man. It's the best.
You're great on it.
Thank you, man. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Anthony's the best, isn't he?
Dude, he's the best broadcaster
Quit-
ever, in my opinion.
I think him and Ron.
Bennington's amazing.
I
I've
think
never
Ron
met him.
Bennington.
Dude, Ron Bennington's one of the greatest radio people I've ever been in.
I think as far they're lightning fast. They're
Yeah.
two different things. When it comes to it. But yeah, I mean, fast. I mean, you can't get any faster and funny as Cumia
And impressions wise, and just everything
Oh.
he can jump on. The dude can talk
I
about
remember-
anything.
I remember being on O&A, and Anthony would just get on a fucking tear, and you literally just sit back and just let it go. You just sit back, and then they just feed him. You just feed him shit, and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
keep going. Oh, it's so funny. I miss those. I miss. Whatever.
He's just a beast, though, and he's just a professional.
Yeah, he is. All right, now sucking Anthony's cock.
All right.
That big fucking huge Italian mule he's
Oh,
got.
beautiful bag.
I've seen it.
Lovely bag.
I've seen it. I don't
Pool
forget-
party, or
Pool party.
was it a costume party?
Yeah, it was a yeah. Yeah.
They said come over.
You were watching. It was
for a porn party.
behind the green door party.
Yeah, yeah.
Bobby showed
That
up
was a
naked with a mustache.
Yeah, we were reenacting Brown Bunny.
We were doing a scene from Antichrist with Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. Fucking
A
asshole.
little- a
Who
little-
fucking wears? Who gets the Jerry curls? You couldn't have just wore the hat.
I know.
You would have
I
got it
know.
with the hat.
Well, here's the thing. I sprayed the shit out of a wig, so
With
it was
water?
extra
Oh
racist.
God, you did.
No shiny hairspray.
Oh
You
shit.
did
Yeah.
Soul Glow.
I
You
did.
You
well,
did
it's
Coming to
hard-
America.
Basically.
My
Oh,
God,
my
would you have drippy? You know what would have been hilarious if your shoulders were wet.
Oh, dude.
That was more racist.
To be honest, they might have.
You would have had fucking Gabby's dad hair.
He has a Jerry curl.
Oh, this
fully.
the best. His
My dad.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know her dad. Fucking in Bon Jovi.
What?
Bring this up real quick right now. Let me tell you something right now. We're gonna go to the sidetrack. We're going back to the dick
Oh,
thing.
God.
Okay. Bon Jovi got inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this weekend. There's his dad right there. Look at that
That's my
fucking.
dad.
Look at that fucking.
That's your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
David Bryan. So listen, here's the deal. Got inducted to the Hall of Fame, okay, which is, I mean, way overdue. The band is
Pretty
a
fucking cool.
the band is a fucking juggernaut, okay? I don't give a fuck what you say. You like Bon Jovi, whether you admit it or not.
One song, at least.
I
one
don't
song.
give exactly. Whether
Everybody
you,
sings that song.
whether
Yeah.
you admit it or not, you cannot fucking tell me, fuck you. I mean, my son, loves him, loves him. I listen to fucking Bon Jovi more than anybody before I even knew her. I mean, it's just you love Bon Jovi, right? They finally get inducted to the Hall of Fame. They all got to go up. Now, here's the thing: Jovi's last, of course. To make the speech. They all got to make a speech. Howard Stern, first of all.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So funny.
Let me tell you something. I don't know if he wrote that. He had somebody help him write it. One of the funniest. Now I was a little nervous because I'm a huge Howard Stern fan.
Right.
Huge Howard Stern fan. I've liked him since Channel 9 back in Boston when I didn't even know what the fuck New York was. I used to watch that shit and and I'd have to find his show somewhere. Then he came to Boston. I was so excited. Afternoons, they replay it. Came to New York, big fan. I was nervous that he was going to go up and fuck, you know what I mean? When you heroes, he went up and did a fucking stand-up set. Murdered. Like, I mean, he could host a fucking award show.
It was genius. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the only time he ever hosted anything was like Fart Man, and it was just.
Dude, he fucking timing was the shit.
He's great though.
He was trashing the guy who runs the fucking but he did like David Attell is beautiful at it. He'll say something outrageous and go, oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Like he would say something so fuck you to this guy and go, anyways, let's move on. And it just made it all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you don't want to hear somebody just being mean to somebody. It has to be funny.
Right.
He killed it. Now I'm sitting there going, oh shit. These guys got to go up and give this fucking speech. All the guys in Bon Jovi. And let's be honest, the odds are not everybody's going to give the greatest speech. And Gabby, and I was nervous about Gabby's dad. I think your dad, out of the whole band, gave the best speech.
It was great, right?
You know why?
It was funny. He's funny.
Let's not get carried away.
All right.
No, he's really funny. He's very funny, but you don't want it to be serious. You want it to be funny. You want it to be to the point, and you don't want it to be too wordy. You don't want to sit there like,
Right.
Richie was cool, but
you there?
he kind of said Richie tried to be poignant and it wasn't. Like he went off on a tangent.
Right.
And he said some big word that didn't match. He didn't go, people are people. We all together. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
Everybody else was cool, but your dad,
Did you go?
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask that. That's
amazing.
awesome.
That's
it was
amazing.
pretty fucking cool.
great fucking speech.
that's great.
Can we hear a little bit of it? Do you got it?
I'm trying to find where her
Do
dad is.
they induct in Cleveland?
You can just see
Yeah.
his
They
big,
do, yeah.
Yeah, it switches between Cleveland
there.
and Brooklyn. So
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
his big. Look at the size of his head. They have a better version of that, Michael. But that's all
I
right. That
couldn't find it.
Yeah,
on the thing.
that's all right. Play that.
Just get the guy's iPhone
to
one.
become somebody. From the streets of New Jersey to the stages of the world, to my own personal journey to Broadway, and now to Cleveland, to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Just a Jersey guy.
he's so fucking Jersey.
Look at him.
I want to thank my original brothers, my new brothers who you will see, my beautiful wife, my beautiful kids, our managers, agents, road crews, recording crews, video crews, my friends, and
This is
especially
the
all the
end, I
fans,
think.
for a great journey that continues to surprise and thrive. Thank you.
Play it right
Class.
there. You
That was
gave-
the end.
That was the end of it, Michael.
That is
that was so
authentic
classy,
rocker
Get to the beginning
hair
of it,
still,
and
though.
don't look
That's
at me
awesome.
panicking. Just do it. Don't look at me like I can't do it. Just get to the
Yeah.
his big head.
He
And-
used to wear leather pants to our PTA meetings.
Oh, he
which really,
should. Yeah.
really did well in middle school.
Keep going
Some
back.
of your teachers
right there.
must have loved
Still
him,
though,
right?
there's
Oh
so
my
many
God,
wigs on
freaking out.
rockers
There we
and
They freak
stuff.
out like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
parent teacher.
Look at
Yeah,
him.
like I can't go to the meeting. I can't go.
Tonight is a celebration of a landmark and an incredible musical journey. A celebration of a 7-year-old who took 15 years of classical piano lessons. A celebration of a 17-year-old who, through John's cousin Butch, who's sitting over there, I joined the Atlantic City Expressway. A celebration of a 21-year-old recording the first Bon Jovi record. And a celebration of a 56-year-old who stands here tonight, proud as hell.
Confident, cool.
Like he doesn't give a fuck.
We
He's
started
just
out
honest.
we were going to make it
Yep.
no matter what. Passion and blind faith drove us beyond our wildest dreams. And in 1983, we set out. in Tico's station wagon. It was so glamorous. And I said, wow, we're gonna make it now. And then the big tour came, and a real tour bus picked us up at our house. So John, Richie, and myself, we still lived at home with our parents. And Alec and Tico were adults, they had real houses. So the bus picked us up. This bus was worth 20 times more money than my entire house. The most amazing, shiny bus comes. We said, okay, it's time to go. So I got all my luggage, and I brought my bowling ball, because I am from Jersey. I'm not gonna use a lane
Great
ball.
joke.
I'm not going to use a lane ball, he said.
That's a
So I
great
brought my
joke.
bowling ball,
What's this?
and then Alec brought his bowling ball, and Richie brought his bowling ball. So after we picked all our stuff, we had to go back to each of our houses to drop off the freaking bowling balls because there was no room on the bus.
There you go. Fucking
That's
great.
great.
I mean, what?
That's
I mean,
great.
He
Yeah,
killed
it's
it.
funny.
That's a perfect speech.
he gave a person. If you go to Richie's speech, I think one was. I'm not going to put you on the spot, honey, but
Thank you.
he was a little try. Here's the thing with speeches. Have you ever given a speech? We ever given a speech?
You know, now that I think about it, I don't know if I've ever given like a. I've given a toast, but that's
Like a
not
best
a speech.
man speech.
No,
You ever give a speech?
Yeah.
Did you do it in costume?
I did. No, I did it in court.
What happened?
No, I did. I did have to give a speech about what I learned to get my ankle bracelet off. But
You
yeah,
got an ankle bracelet after you had to blow your car?
no, I had an ankle bracelet that day.
Oh, you didn't show me that, did you?
Yeah, no, I did not.
I
No,
know you
think
showed me that.
yeah, I did because when we were recording the podcast, I believe I was charging it in your hotel room.
Charging the ankle bracelet.
I would have
You
to
have to
put.
charge it?
You have to put it into the wall so it downloads through the phone jack, so they know you're not drinking. It's an alcohol monitoring system.
Wow.
So I would be in the middle of like
Unbelievable.
Atlanta, and my phone wouldn't work in my room, so I'd have to go to like a local bar, ironically, and be like, "Could I use your phone jack for like $20?"
Yeah, 14K modem.
To plug in, yeah. like if I ate, like if I even like used mouthwash, I would have gone to jail for like 5 years. So I had to be really careful and use all that Tom stuff. And the only time, one time, I was with Tommy John again, and I used mouthwash after my ankle bracelet got off, and I blow started my car, and it was 0.38. And I had exactly like 13 minutes to re-blow it. I called him. I'm like, dude, if this thing fucking goes with anything besides 0, I'm fucked. Can you come blow into it? And he ran from like his hotel to the condo I was at, and like like at the end of a basketball movie, it was like just 10, 9, 8. He blew in and hit all zeros.
Funny if as soon as you went to blow it, you put your dick in his mouth. And you're like, kidding.
I don't even have a breathalyzer.
Yeah.
He ran for it.
Yeah, I've been sober for 4 years, you fucking lunatic.
How do you like this? Yeah, why is it so dark in this garage? Just put your mouth on it.
Bobby, I got one for you for Jersey. I think you'll like this. I got this 100% true. I got pulled over in Jersey by a state trooper. Now, New Jersey state troopers are notorious to be cocksuckers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like they're like, this guy was yelling at me before his car stopped. I was scared. No, this guy was yelling
you
like
talking about?
This guy was so irate. I was speeding. This guy was so irate during the day. He's going like, I mean, I'm seeing.
You heard him. You heard him in the car.
I heard.
motherfucker,
I was
fucking-
scared. I was scared like a
Really?
kid with their parent. Like I knew it was coming. Then as he's marching from the car, he's yelling at me. Like he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna do that in my city." Blah blah. Like it was really fucked up, right?
I would have driven away. I would have been like maniac.
No,
cop
this guy
just pulled
was
driven.
like
Driven.
license registration. Like there was no fucking.
Drove away.
I would have driven away.
I'm
He
dressed
was
like
showing
Harry
up at the
Potter.
Police station in a fucking cop outfit.
I'm looking for. I'm looking for the bandit. My name's Buford T. Justice, and I'm on my way to a Smokey and the Bandit party, and my friend who owned the Time Warner building gonna be there. I get on a Diablo bourbon, a Dr. Pepper to go. I'm in a goddamn hurry. Fucking dresses up as a fucking adult, not even as a character. He dresses up as a human.
They do costume parties in Hollywood.
Yeah,
all
but
the
you
time.
don't-
They have Oscar parties and gay shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You
but you're
said
told.
it.
You're
They
told.
do costume parties and stuff.
Yeah, but you're told we're all going to be in costume. You just we're having a screening.
I made a stupid
Bobby has a
assumption.
Super Bowl party. I'm not showing up as Tom fucking Brady with shit under my eyes and a football in my hand.
Well, I would wear a jersey for the team.
I got grass stains on my knees.
You just rubbed your pants in them the day before. Oh my god.
My wife looks like a ref.
Just because of this podcast, I'm not gonna go in costume to every theme I ever
please.
get invited to.
Please.
So
theme.
Coming
I've
here.
never listen to me. I don't know where you're hanging out. I've never been as a grown man. I've never been invited to a theme anything. No one's ever said, dude, this Wednesday we have a theme party. I've never been invited to a costume party as an adult.
Really?
I've never had no.
I've been to a Halloween
listen,
party with a costume, I think.
No, there's
once.
costume party. You've
all
been
right,
to a
Yeah.
party.
as a
Come on, let's
but
be
as an
fair.
adult, as a 40-year-old man, look, you're a 20-year-old kid. You're a little younger than me.
I was
I'm in my
20-something
40s.
at the time.
Let me tell you something.
I'm 24.
When there's things you know what you don't do in your 40s? Costume parties and finger fuck women. Okay,
I agree.
Nobody wants to get finger fucked in their 40s. Okay, middle-aged women don't like being finger popped. It's disgusting. They don't have time for it. All right, that's a rule.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
I didn't finger anybody at that party.
All right, well,
Your hands were full of 240s.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I drank them though. Then
Was
my
it sa-
of course you
so,
did.
So,
yes.
so
Yeah,
guy,
turn that mic into your
Where
face.
in Jersey
guy,
was this?
I was in, I was near like Ridgewood.
Okay, yeah,
I was
that
like
makes
near
sense.
Ridge. Like, was it? Is that? That's what is
North
it?
Jersey.
That's like Bergen County.
Yep.
Yeah. So this guy's
think.
fucking. This guy's theming. This guy's. You know, I'm just like, and I got pissed. So I was like, I'm gonna fight it, right? So my mother.
Fight him now?
No, fight the ticket.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
My mother. This is a true story, dude. My mother-in-law goes. My mother-in-law's a bankruptcy lawyer in Jersey.
Right.
Okay. She goes, I got a friend who's a lawyer. Show up to the courthouse, and he's gonna take care of it. And we're gonna, because I was speeding. That would have been like 5 points on my license, and I think at that time I had a couple speeding tickets. And with comedy, I don't want to lose my license. I was driving all over the fucking place.
Mhm.
So I'm fighting this thing, and this guy was an asshole. Like I would have taken this to the Supreme Court. I would have fucking gone to Washington. I was fighting this. I'm going, and now that I got a lawyer,
I don't think that.
I don't think that's an option.
Excuse me, Mr. President. 1 second. I know.
Listen, I'm a comic. I just stand up. You can Google me. I got. If you want to look at my Facebook right here, I got like
got a new
39,000. I just got in at the cellar. I had to go up after Chris Rock. Long story. Anyways, next week I murdered, and I made Bobby look good. Listen.
so she goes, my friend's gonna be there. He knows these judges.
Yes.
He's gonna knock it down for you. Just go. I show up to the courthouse in Jersey, right? It's packed. The fucking courthouse is packed. And when you're nervous, they're fucking yelling it out loud, right?
Yeah.
He comes up to me. He goes, look. He goes, I talked to the judge. He goes, just whatever he says, just agree to plead guilty to it. It's going to be no points and everything like that. And I'm just waiting there. And I swear to God, he goes, Mr. Virzi, Mr. Virzi, come up. Me and my representation come there. He's standing next to me. He's just looking at me.
Yeah.
And the lawyer proceeds to say, I'm not even fucking with you.
Yeah.
He goes, all right, Mr. Virzi, I guess we're going to make this, what does he say? You're pleading, I understand you're pleading guilty. Place is packed. You're pleading guilty to failure to get out of the way of a funeral procession. And I look at him and I go, that's what you came up with? Like, the fucking place is looking at me like I'm the biggest piece of shit.
Right.
Failure to get out. That's what you guys fucking met? That's what you came up with? I would have pulled my dick out on a highway. I'd have been better. Killing a kitten. I would have fucking.
Dressing up like a fucking black dude going to a fucking party.
Failure to get out of the way of a funeral procession, and he said it loud. And the lawyer's looking like, oh, we got a good deal on that one. And I'm looking like the biggest. Some poor guy's on his last fucking ride. To his eternal rest.
That's only a $10 ticket, no points. Like this cocksucker, because of pride and his Italian fuck.
I would never fucking do that to a human being. I respect the dead and living. That's who I am. I'm Paul Virzi, fucking running for fucking governor.
That is a shit thing, though, in a crowded
Failure
courtroom.
to get out of the way of a funeral procession.
But what?
And I looked at him
it's
and
the
go,
one-
what the fuck? That's what you came up with? You could have done anything. Fucking, what's it called? What's the thing when you
Feeding
walk
the
across the
birds.
street?
Illegally.
Jaywalking.
I fed a pigeon illegally. I gave him fucking rice instead of fucking bird seed.
And failure to get out of the way just seems like you're mocking him. Like, where's he going? Fuck all you want.
Yeah, but it's the one shitty crime everyone in that room can relate to. That's what sucks. Everybody knows that thing. They're
Yeah,
like,
everybody's done that.
Yes.
Everybody went, oops. Just the only fucking car without headlights on. Just the only fucking Honda Civic dickhead.
Just not paying attention.
we've all done the worst too. We're like, I just fucking
Why
ruined.
is everybody turning the same place?
I just ruined a death parade for a fucking family man.
So what was it? Did you get away with it?
It just was it was like you said. It was less. It was just a little bit of money, no points. It was. It did benefit me legally.
Yes,
but it
but-
made me look like a piece of shit in a packed courthouse.
I would take any plea down fucking ever.
He stood outside after.
Listen, Willie, you know, I was just here's a 10.
Everybody who came by.
Here's a 10 for you. Take that. Get yourself lunch.
I would never do that to your family.
I want to tip you and your family right now. Here's a 20 for you and your family. Right down there. Go down and get some lunch.
If you go down the street, there's a bakery. Anything you want,
Listen,
it's
a
on
friend
me.
of mine does tombstones. I got everybody 10% off. Just say Virzi when you sign in at the website. That's
This
the
is
code
not
word.
me. That is not me.
That
I
is
was
not
speeding.
me.
fuck. Oh my god.
That is, that the fact that it was dropped on you without you knowing either, where you're just like, you motherfucker.
Just failure to get out of the way.
I got a ticket. I'm sitting there with my phone. I got the car with all. I got heated seats. I got cooled seats. I got my windshield wipers turn on when it rains out automatically.
Mine's not that, yeah.
I'm sitting there. I'm a fucking lazy cunt. I get in the car. I didn't connect the phone, so I'm holding it up to my head, and the cops on the side of me, and they're both looking at me like,
Oh yeah.
"You fucking idiot."
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Because I don't realize. And they pulled me over. $250 ticket,
Yep.
4 points on my license.
Yep. That happened to me in New
And I
York.
Just for being on the phone?
call Keith the cop. I go, Keith. He goes, I got you. I know a lady. Boom, 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 boom. Sends an
holding
email.
up electronic device. That happened to me at a light.
Sends an email. Taking boom. I'm like, oh God,
Like
Keith.
a photo of you?
A bicycle cop in New York City. If you're at a light or a stop sign, or
Really?
whatever, and they see you going
Can't
like
touch your
this,
phone.
you see that's
Not in New
holding
York.
up electronic device, and
They will
it's-
get you.
They'll get you. Yeah.
Meanwhile, you see them fucking,
All the
leaning on
time.
leaning
Yeah.
on the phone. He says, okay, cool. I'm like set. I'm like, oh, good, best. That was like a year and a half ago. I get an email. I get a fucking letter in the mail. Fuck you. The lady never took care of it. We're taking your license away if you don't pay this ticket. So it's like, I'm like, the lady, and I called Keith. He's like, yeah, I don't really talk to her anymore. It's like, oh, cool. Thanks for fucking letting me know. Yeah, I guess she fucked Anthony too on something.
Oh, really? Honestly,
Yeah, but he's fucking can pay.
I just had the two.
I'm doing a fucking podcast for fucking, pillows.
When I
The fucking pillows are the best pillows I've ever had.
When
They're
I
blue,
got-
they're purple, whatever color you want. You won't believe it comes in a little package.
Please.
I got naked when I got naked in the hospital
What?
upstate. that-
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What? What?
So,
Where the fuck are you going? What?
He told us last time.
so did I tell you the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got naked when I got naked in the emergency room.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got naked.
Oh.
I got naked in the emergency room.
Yeah.
And
You on
there-
LSD?
And there was
Mike just saved you from repeating your story.
I was blacked out.
And it saved us from fucking. We weren't even listening.
No, you would.
You were
I
like,
knew.
what? And
I
you were
knew.
like,
You would have
"I got
known.
naked."
You,
He's
I
like-
wouldn't.
You told us last time.
You would. Yeah.
You're like talking to old people. Oh, it's good, Grandma. I know you told me last time.
Did I?
But that judge
keep
was
eating,
just
Grandma.
that judge was just irate. He's like, if you ever get naked in my city again, I'm throwing you in jail for 30 days.
I don't know if it's irate or fucking.
Being a judge?
Yeah, right on the money, being a judge, being a healthy human being. If you ever get naked in a hospital again, I'm fucking. I don't think that's. In fact, I don't know if he's out of
Yeah, I
line.
love how I'm acting like he's fucking. He went a little much.
I would dare call him generous.
You're acting like you showed up at a party dressed up like a black guy.
Well, then the judge would be like, that's fine.
Upstate.
Dave, that's one of my favorite stories. Honestly,
Thank you, man.
just you walking from your car to the door with 240s and dripping thing, and there's executives in there. It's one of the funniest things.
But here's
Dude,
the thing:
the-
he's sober. He's fucking sober. He knows he's. Listen,
yeah.
I don't care if it's a prop or
it's
not.
so great.
Years sober.
But even in the movies, they don't use real alcohol. Well, people don't get really shit faced in the scene. This he's like, dude, I gotta get the
This
real
guy's a
deal.
method actor.
Well, you know about
Let me get real crack. Listen, I'm doing a Charlie Sheen themed improv next week at this party I'm going to. It's called Sitcoms from the 90s and early 2000s. It's a nice theme party.
And
I'm
I
gonna be-
show up dressed as Martin, one of his
Yeah,
characters.
I really got AIDS. I got HIV, and I'm going to be doing crack.
Is this a grid party?
And then I'm going to be paying girls to suck their cocks, she-males.
That's how I use it to do horribly gay things around the city. It's a bathhouse party, 80s. That's all.
I got one for you.
It's an AIDS party. I'm just in costume,
You
honey.
got one. What do you mean one? You
So I got this cough that won't go away.
No, this would be a good discussion here because I got to. So me and Bill Burr got into a really big argument in a green room.
When?
probably I would say when I was in Phoenix, like probably I would say within 6 months ago, between six and 7 months, we went to a big thing because he said that with these sex robots coming out,
Yeah.
that I'd fuck one, and I said I wouldn't. So we're screaming at each other. Picture this: in the middle, the guy who was like on the show with us, he didn't like know us that much, and he was just psyched, and he was just hanging out, and he was just listening, and he was literally just going like this. And like this, and I'm going, I'm not fucking something with wires, and he goes, where's it? You know him. Fuck. Yes, you are. You're gonna make it so fucking good that you're gonna fuck it. And I go, dude, I'm not fucking it. And we screamed.
Yeah.
We screamed for about 15, 20 minutes. So I ask you.
Yeah.
I ask you all.
Yeah.
Including you with the male doll.
Okay, all right.
Are you gonna fuck? Would you fuck a
Kinda
robot?
made that a giveaway.
First of all,
What?
and you know this, I got like fucking.
yeah.
First of all, I got 10 minutes on fucking a robot in my act, right? For like a year ago, right?
Okay.
About just throwing this down before this comes out, and then fucking Bill has 20 minutes on fucking robots, and you have 10, and then I'm sitting there going,
No.
Bobby's a hack. All right, it's stamped, right, Michael?
Yes.
Say it a little firmer than that.
Yes, I've seen you do this several times.
Listen, here's the deal with the sex robot, and I'm going to tell you why. And listen, I'm not getting in a fight with you.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go smoke cigars later.
Yeah. I hope.
Here's why I'm gonna back into this. Is the sound okay?
Wait, what the fuck? You gotta get there. You're sitting.
He's
He goes,
gotta,
here's the thing. I'm gonna back into this. What's
he's
going
gotta
on?
back
Everything
into
good
the
with
sex
Is everything good with the tech? Yeah. Is the sound good? Before? Yeah. Tell me. You think I would fuck a robot?
Hang on. Well, hang on now.
I know.
Whoa. You don't know. You don't
I
fucking
know.
know first.
Let him back into it.
What I'm saying is this. I'm not saying you would buy that robot. Okay.
you might borrow it.
I'm not saying you'd buy a robot. Okay.
All right.
But if
might
we
rent it.
went,
you might loan.
if me and you Burr are on the road, okay, and this company says, "Hey guys, go in your rooms. We put a sex robot in each one of your rooms, whatever you want. We found out what you like, and what and we put that
You programmed it.
Now you go into your room. Now this is 3GU skin. This stuff is like real human
3G
skin.
skin.
They talk to you when you walk in. She knows your name. Hey, Paul. My name is Tina. You like that name because it's Italian. It's dirty. Tina.
It is the sperm cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the good name.
And
Tina
you
the
look,
sperm
and she's
cleaner.
just got one areola
from
hanging
Jersey?
out.
Hey, I'm
Paul.
Tina.
It's Tina.
Hey, it's Tina. You want me to suck your bag? You're like, sounds like an Uncle Lou.
You want me to suck
I don't know
your
if I
bag?
can do it, Bobby.
Just the
Hang
worst,
on, I'm
the
back
worst
into
dirty
that.
talk.
I'm back into this. You got Tina. She has backstory too. You come in, she's like, "You met my uncle before. He was a cop in Jersey. He was real mad at you."
What's next? I got gabagool in the fridge.
Right? All right, now.
You ruined my uncle's wake.
So now she's sitting there, right? And nobody knows. Now maybe you don't fuck her when you walk in. You're like, what the fuck, babe? What the fuck? And you call me, Bobby. You fucking? I'm fucking her. I'm fucking her right now. Virzi. I'll call you back in 10 minutes.
I hear. Is this 2018? Is this up to date?
Right? All right, now it's late that night. We did the shows too. We played poker. We had cigars. It's 3:30 in the 4 in the morning. We're exhausted. You get to sleep in the next day because we got 2 more shows the next night, and then we fly home on Sunday. It's fucking crazy, right? Late night, you're lying there.
Can we book this? Sounds great. Hey, keep going. Look at my fucking agent on the phone.
Can we do a 3-man tour?
You want to do?
Yeah, just sex robots.
I mean, we played poker. We got massages. We fucking
Smoking
How long is
cigars.
this night?
He's gonna fuck a robot. He blew his car. So.
Oh, I'll jump right in and say I'd fuck that robot. The problem is I just wouldn't buy one. I can't drag it into my house while my wife and
No, you
kids
can't.
asleep.
You can't buy one. That's the thing. It's got to be given to you.
What if your house is on fire? They're like, "Is that your wife in there?" You're like, "I just don't give it
No,
mouth
her
to
head's
mouth."
on fire. You look at just this woman sitting in a chair and her head's on fire. Get your wife. Nah, she's good.
No, it's fine. She's okay.
She's good.
She's on fire. No, she don't.
Why
Just don't.
does it smell like burnt cum?
She's
You're putting your cock.
she's not breathing. Quick, put your mouth on her.
You're putting your cock in the machine
into a
and you know it is.
Buddy, first of all, I fucked one of these half torsos.
What?
Wait, those have a name. What are those called?
Little people.
No. Little
I
people.
think it's more erotic. I didn't say that's him.
My
Fuck! I said little people.
It's the
What is a half torso?
is it little people? It's the sensation of fucking the most handicapped person ever.
Oh my god! So what is it? Just like a rubber pillow?
All right, I'm on this.
It's an ass and a pussy. It's like
I'm on this
that.
radio show one day. Johnny Dare, Kansas City. You know him, right?
Johnny Danger. Right?
Johnny
Oh,
Dare. Johnny
Yeah.
Dare. Fucking greatest guy ever. Really
Yeah.
sweet guy. Just a great guy. Rock and roll, old school dude. And this is when, you kind of did a little crazy radio shock jock type thing. He's really not like that now. He just does great interviews now. But back then he would, stick a bottle rocket up an intern's asshole. And they used to do Price is Right on sex things. They had this torso. Literally half a torso of this porn star. It's a model of her asshole and vagina, and you can fuck both. And it's inside, everything. It's a mole of her. And so you want to play? I go, absolutely. Because I'm spending most of my time, at that time, a young comic doing Stanford and Sons. I go, cool. One guy had a broken hand, his jerk-off hand. The other guy just got dumped by his wife. And me. You have to guess. Price is Right. I guessed within $1. I said $129.99. It was $131.
What?
That was with tax too. I added the tax. $131.
And you fucked the thing?
Dude, they go, you win. The guy with the broken hand was like, are you kidding me? The guy with the broken hand, he has to jerk off with the other hand, was gonna fuck it. The guy who just got dumped by his wife
gave it
needed
to somebody.
Yeah, I could have.
The loneliest man needed it.
You didn't fuck it there though. You went back.
No, I didn't fuck it there.
Well, you're not gonna fuck it in studio like an animal. You bring the torso back to the hotel and you fuck it like a gentleman.
But they were all waiting. They were all waiting for me to give it to the thing. I was like, all
On
right.
his passenger seat. He's like, oh, I'm fucking you in a second.
He's using the carpool lane with it.
They go, you won, and they're waiting for me to give it to the other guy. And I'm like, cool, let's go to break. Let's go to break. Figure out how to get this back.
And get to the G-string.
I had to pack it. I had to fucking pack it.
What'd you say?
Just buying it shit at the. You don't need Foot Locker, baby. You just...
I was living with Dawn at the time. I brought this fucking thing home.
Oh my god!
And I told her, babe, I'm gonna. She goes, what are you doing with that? I go, don't worry about it. I put it on my desk. I made it a pen holder.
Did you put pens in its asshole?
I put all pens in the pussy and the asshole. But as soon as she went out to go to the store, I fucked the shit out of it. I put that.
What?
I
Was
put
there
it.
ink in the asshole?
No, I what do you mean, I'm a fucking savage? I have pens without caps.
Yeah, like number 2 pencil around his
yeah, what
dick.
am I, a fucking
Fucking
asshole?
lead on your dick.
Put a bunch of markers without caps in it. No, I'm not a fucking savage. I
happen to be into pencily assholes. I just took them out of the pussy.
I took, and herein lies the problem with the fucking robot. What I figured out by fucking this, I've done the studies. I've done the
You
test
sound
groups.
heavily
So
researched.
yeah.
I'm heavily researched, David. I put it on the bed. I put the blanket. I put a pillow. I made the pillow into like the boobs, and I put another pillow as the head.
How long did that take you?
10 minutes. So I
What the fuck?
I didn't want to just fuck a torso. I'm not a fucking lunatic.
I fucked pillows when I first started masturbating. I'm not going to judge you.
Yeah.
You make a little body.
I was in my fucking mid
I'm
30s.
not a lunatic.
Christ.
So
You animal.
let me tell you
I
something.
just had a jar of pickles.
He's
and
got a Sharpie on a pillow.
Your name.
different facial expressions.
Switching them out.
Which pillow am I going
Just,
with today? I'm gonna go with shock.
Stops and gets a pad for a cartoon book.
It's like a flip.
What the fuck? You don't like.
So I put it.
you
Well,
put-
the
when you-
bottom part is flat. The top part looks like a torso, like the vagina and a little bit of the legs cut off, right? So when you put it in and when you lie on it, the material that they use is so unbelievable. You put your dick in this thing, and you put a little lube on, and it's like fucking.
It's not so.
It's like fucking for the first time. I mean, your
not
dick
that
goes
fancy.
into this vagina.
Wait, which
You know, like a real vagina, you put it in, it's nice at the beginning. It's like, ow, 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 seal, seal. And then you break the seal. And most of the time, it's just like, you know, this
What?
was
No.
fucking, all right, whatever. You
I'm
ever seen
not
Max's
gonna
head? No, I'm kidding. I just got that Weatherby head.
Wait, you made it fake tits, but you didn't make it fake legs? You just left the leg
fucking
stubs?
legs.
What do you need legs for?
I killed 2 fantasies at one time. I was wanted to
So
fuck an
when
amputee.
you go though, when you finish, what
He
do
just
you
wanted
do?
to fuck a
Inside?
diabetic.
Yeah, but a real one.
Yeah.
A committed diabetic.
You come in the thing or no?
Well, here's the problem, Verz. You fuck it, and man, it was so tight. It was so. Oh, I came in like 3 seconds, like literally a minute of pumping, and it's so amazing.
What?
And then when you come in it, and now you have to take this fucking rubber torso to the fucking tub.
Oh.
And
You
you
put
have
it in
to,
the dishwasher?
No, you can't. Ugh. I'm not fucking putting cum
So
in my...
you go
I
from
wouldn't.
like the amputee fantasy to the worst part of washing and taking care of an amputee in like 2 seconds.
Ah.
I can't believe you didn't just pull out. Like,
Well,
to save yourself the.
Oh, he's gonna ruin the pillow slash tits.
fucking pull out.
He's gonna put his head on that later.
Just fuck my wife if I want to pull out. Fucking Christ! I'm fucking coming right in that cum hole.
There's
fucking.
Yeah, if there's a 0% pregnancy, chance you're gonna finish in that.
I finished
fucking
in there.
hole.
That was the problem. That's the problem with these robots, is that the reason why we don't have sex toys. That's the thing about the joke I have, is that we come in things. Women can do. They can put anything in your vagina or rub your clitoris, and you're really not making a mess. You don't have to make a mess to have a good time. A guy has to make a mess to have a good time. For a guy to, it's going places, and we got to clean it, and it's everywhere. So when you have there's no sex toy. Even you fuck a,
I just realized how I'm holding my chin and intently listening to every word you're saying.
Well, what I'm saying
In
is,
agreement.
they have to come up with a fucking cum catcher
But he's
or
right.
some type of spray. What's that movie with the
A
spray
netting.
and they spray the dog
With
shit?
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Oh, yeah, greedy or something.
Yeah, they spray this cum and it just goes away.
Yeah.
Then you go cross-eyed.
Yeah, but then you don't want rain clouds of jizz sprinkling on everybody.
Well, I mean, it's just a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. Because what's going to happen is you're going to fuck a robot, you're going to clean it, and you're going to fuck it again and clean it. And the joke in my act is like, I'm going to clean it twice, and then a month later, it's going to look like Han Solo frozen in carbonite. It's just going to be,
Well, all of a sudden, that talking to you and knows your name shit's really unappealing while you're cleaning out her vagina in the tub.
Well, here's the thing, is if they have like some type of cum catcher
Yeah.
or a sperm, a jizz,
almost like a
catcher.
screen, like you used to put
Something.
on a pole.
Yeah, like you could come inside of it, and it
like a Brita filter.
yeah, like
yeah, like a plastic
Or we
bag.
could fuck our wives.
Yeah.
Or we could fuck a human. And,
boo.
I'm pretty sure my wife would be like, just fuck the robot.
I'm pretty sure if I had a robot in the other room and I was like, Don, what should I do? She'd be like, go fuck the robot.
Yeah, please go fuck
Yeah,
the
go
robot.
fuck the robot.
Yeah.
Keep it down. She'd be like, turn her down.
Yeah. And if our son catches you, it's your fault that I'm leaving.
She'd literally write on the robot's tits, want or need.
Yeah, yes.
And I'd be like, oh, I fucked up. It's definitely a want. We don't need this. We definitely, Max needed new shoes, definitely. I don't know. I think you, listen, let me tell you something right now. Like I said, you're not going to buy one, Virzi. I agree with that. You're not going to go out and buy one. You're not going to have your own little fucking shed fuck doll. But if you showed up,
we know what Bobby's buying. Hey, Bobby, Sheila back there?
How many one-on-ones do you have this week?
Live from the shed is just a fucking porn episode.
Yeah, come
like-
in, Virzi. A fucking wig falls out.
Yeah. When did he stop interviewing people?
it's just during the day she's just strapped to the ceiling.
It just-
like a Sesame Street character.
It just looks like Ed Gain's house. Just,
They're making. I think they're like 15 grand. Like the crazy
Very
ones that they're
expensive.
making are like.
We can
15
find out
That's
right
sad.
It's crazy.
well,
Why?
it's like the real doll. Those are expensive.
Can I say
too,
why
aren't
it's not?
they?
Can I say why it's not sad?
It's
And
a
it's
little-
sad. It's sad for a hot. It's sad for a hot chick to say that, because you're never ever going to have a problem, and neither is anybody in this room. Mostly everybody in this room. No, Mike's married, of course. No one in this room is going to have a hard time getting a person. a lot of people can't meet somebody. A lot of people can't find somebody.
Socially awkward and
Socially awkward, just don't know how to do it, and they live their lives alone because they can't get anybody. Even with all the dating apps and all that shit, to be able to go buy,
Versus just giggling.
to be able to go buy that, to be able to, as a fucking dweeb that's never gotten anything, that fucking works at Subway.
That one looks real.
That's a pretty amazing lay, actually.
Scroll up, Michael. Please scroll up. Look at that. Right there. You get to fuck that?
Yeah.
There's a lot of lip gloss on.
Think about that. You
That's
finished
not lip
the,
gloss.
you finished the last shift at Payless, and it's that or put a gun in your mouth. Which
Yeah.
one are you gonna pick?
How
Can I
many
ask you a
shoes can you
question?
fuck?
I like that they
Maybe the gun.
I like that they gave her fucked up teeth though. She's got a gap between her teeth just to make her attainable.
Yeah.
The one with the gray
To
hair.
make it seem like
Yeah.
you worked on it.
Like
The
you
one
could-
with the gray hair looks real.
No, that's actually it.
yeah.
Fucking Teresa.
Yeah.
How much is it, buddy?
That one is
Just the mortgage.
these are all in pounds.
Scroll down.
This one's in
Yeah,
4,000
why did they make
pounds.
that one so gross?
Go to can you do me a favor? Can you click on Real Doll? Just go there, please.
Okay,
Oh, the black one on the right is hideous.
That's a real human being.
that's just you in that costume party.
All right, there you go. Now, well, stop. Fuck. Verzi, that's in your room waiting for you at the fucking Mandalay Bay.
That's a real.
Listen to me. That's in your room waiting for you, Verzi. That's in your room. I bought it for you. It's on the tour.
Bought it for you.
It's on the tour.
There's a post.
I bought it for you,
poster on her
Verzi.
forehead.
Verzi, look at. She's waiting for you.
Love
There's a
Bobby.
welcome.
Tina's waiting for you. Tina's waiting for you.
I love that. But I had too much chili. That's
She's
not a
leaning
sexy
on the
pose.
school lockers, waiting for you to fuck her.
Are you
Those
nuts,
things are getting
Verzi?
scary. Those things are getting
Are
scary.
you nuts? Keep going,
And
baby.
what is that? 25K?
That one
That's
looks like
4,000.
she looks like she cuts herself. They all look like opiate
Look, I love
addicts.
that's mine. Short haired chick. That looks like. Oh man, look at her. I'd fuck the.
Are they gonna make
holy
like
shit out
fat
of her.
ones?
They
What are you
have
saying?
that empty look though, like
know,
they're
some
all
guys
on
are into
pills.
that.
Look at that butt.
Look at that.
Can you please go to Explore? Go to Explore. Let me.
at her
Can we
clay
can't.
fingers.
We
It
can't.
just
Can we
zooms
show
into
this?
her asshole. Explore.
All right, listen. All right, we can't show that, right?
No,
It's a robot.
Can we go to one with?
these aren't
Are
even
there men?
robots. These aren't
Yeah,
even
it's not
robots. These are
real.
just dolls. Like they're not even.
These are the
Yeah.
sex dolls,
Yeah.
right?
But
Real
now,
dolls.
but they're adding. What they're going to be adding is the scroll down.
conversation part that
Like
no one
names.
wants.
Olivia 2.0.
No, that.
She's huge nipples.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I like big.
Oh, God.
Look at those gumdrop
All right,
nipples.
Verzi.
hanging
That's
out.
Are there men?
It's
you
like
It's just women.
I'm not showing
Candyland.
this, right?
What's-
Okay, Verzi, look at me. Look at me in the fucking eye right
Tell you I
now.
wouldn't fuck that.
Listen to me. Look at me.
Want to know why?
Look at me. I want to ask you the
New
question
Jersey.
first.
I'm looking at it.
You come back into your room,
Yeah.
4 in the morning. Listen to me, 4 in the morning.
I would
Exhaust-
fuck that if you were in my room.
Dave would wear his wig go to a party after. Guys,
I'd be dressed as another real doll going down on us.
You're
dressed as Raggedy Ann.
Are you my Andy?
Can you go to sex doll on there?
Oh, God.
Robot sex doll. I'm sorry, Michael. On YouTube, go to robot sex doll, please. Bring stuff up, and I'll tell you which one.
Can you get my dad's
I was just
face
gonna
off the
say,
screen?
yeah.
Because that's
Sorry.
giving me a
Oh, no,
weird emotion.
yeah.
Really
After-
quick though?
How is
your
this
da-
juxtaposition?
Your dad. I just want to make sure you say your dad fucking rocked.
Thank
and what
you.
you wrote about your dad was beautiful, and it touched me. Except for the hair stuff, you wrote bald. He still has his hair, which kind of bugged me.
Sorry.
But all right, here you go. Robot doll. My conversation with Al AI sex doll. Sorry,
L sex.
My name's
I'm a-
Al.
I'm
Literally-
L sex bot.
I will admit this, and I don't need to.
It's an old Yento
I'm the
voice.
fucking dumb idiot.
It's hi, I'm L sex bot.
It just looks dead.
I'm
though.
I'm schwitzing.
Hello, I'm Al the sex bot. I'm Bobby sex bot.
Would you like to put it in L sex bot?
My name is Al. My name is Al Di Perzio. I am Bobby's sex bot.
Hello.
I used to go to school, Bobby. We traded toys when we were kids and lunches.
Did you remember when we used to play
What is he,
Pogs?
brain injured?
I'm L sex bot.
I am a moron. I said literally. I know what AI is. So I've done. And I'm like Al. I thought it was a name. This video is adult content. Not
it's
for
so
kids.
dry
Yeah, it's
in
about
here.
sex. No, but you can go. All right, here we go. Here we go, Michael.
My name is Harmony. I was created by robotics. My main objective is to be a perfect companion.
Love the piano.
trying to make it
haunting
emotional.
as fuck.
I mean, she blinks every 8 minutes.
And
Her
it's
name's
but it's
Harmony?
like it's the same thing as they made Chucky with.
Yeah, look at that. See, knowing that there's a fucking.
Don't take a wig off, you animal. You're gonna
only available.
Yeah, I'll take the wig off.
Here are the highlights of my conversation with her.
Oh,
As
man.
few edits as possible.
Ugh, I
let's
don't like
do-
that
no,
gentle
My name
touch.
is Rai.
Listen.
You know one of those are going
Okay.
to turn
I
real
will
and kill
call
you.
Rai.
Listen. He's having a conversation with her. Real one.
How are you doing today?
Tits. I'm L.
Very well, Rai. I'm curious. Do you like using sex toys?
Sure, why not?
See how awkward
a
he
fucking
is?
Because I'm
Serial
not
killer.
in the-
Oh yeah, fuck it. He's talking to her like Mike.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm not in the mood.
All right, pause that for a second. Listen,
He is
I mean,
awkward though.
it's a little clunky right now.
You know what?
I'll go on the record as saying I would still fuck it. Just gonna put that out.
Listen, I'm with you. I would fuck. Listen, I'm not gonna fuck it all the time.
No.
I'm not gonna buy. I'm not spending $4G on that.
No.
What's gonna
Especially when
happen-
it gives
dude,
it that
what's- it just
stupid
looks
East
fake.
England, that's East London accent.
We get 8 of us with $500.
You have to store
It just
it though.
looks
It's gonna
fake,
rust.
dude. It looks fake. It's like a toy. You're gonna
Hang on.
end up taking your kid to a toy store,
I
getting chubby,
wouldn't-
going down the aisles.
I wouldn't put
seeing
my
shit.
dick in its mouth though. That's creepy.
Why?
Like that. It's just fucking hello. It's like, what if it bites?
Can I
or
stop 1 second?
Malfunctions.
How? First of all,
Its pussy's
Gabby,
not talking.
Nobody's putting a sex doll outside with a tarp over it. Okay, it's staying inside you. What are you nuts?
It's not an old Camaro.
Yeah,
It's a-
it's not a
Where are you
grill.
gonna put it in your linen closet? Where
Yeah.
are you gonna store it?
Bobby, I found your sex doll by the Weber.
Yeah.
Listen, we're having people over today. I'm a fucking play date.
Did you go play golf and have the sex bot babysit again?
If you don't want Max and his friends to put sand inside Sarah's pussy, make sure you put her in the fucking office.
Just leave it in the corner.
Yeah, just leave it outside by the garden.
What's that? Oh, it's my dad's sex bot.
Well, that's what's going to be funny is that the guys who are getting these sex box in around 15 years, they're just going to, it's going to be like Atari. It's just going to blow. You know what I mean?
yeah, right.
It's going to be the flip phone of fucking.
Yeah.
It's going to be this fucking
Samsung.
mushmouth bitch. And hello. And her fucking dumb accent. Hello, you won't fucking me my pussy.
Yeah, everybody's got
Fucking Sherlock Holmes whore. You won't fucking see my pussy, Sherlock.
Everything's got. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
you
These are
got
like
the-
these are like Model Ones.
This
Like
is-
these- yeah.
You have the PS4. This is just.
Yeah, this is that football game. Dip, 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 the little dog. Boop, 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 boop.
This is the Pac-Man of pussy.
Yeah, ColecoVision football. It's fucking horseshit twat.
Everybody's
Dude, could
laughing
you imagine
at you.
in like the year 2050, dude, what these things are gonna
Dude.
be like, dude?
Dude, like
Seriously,
porn,
like,
you're gonna
what-
find these things in fields
You're not.
buried.
You are not. I'll tell you what's going to happen with virtual reality glasses that are basically phones now. You can take your phone, download an app, put it into these glasses, and you'll be able to have a woman and have one of these dolls, and they merge, and you're gonna fuck the shit out of smoking hot chicks whenever you want, and you're gonna be able to stick your dick in something like that.
Then there's no way, like, yeah, then romance is going to officially die, because if porn's killed it by now, like, imagine what that technology is going to do.
Well, for virtual reality, VR, and this type of robotics, Al,
L sex bot.
Ver and Al are gonna.
I'm L sex bot. Do you want to put it in my ass? It's dry in there. Put on low before you fuck me. Please don't talk, Al.
My name's Al. I'm Bobby's sex bot.
Peter Griffin.
I download his podcast every week before he fucks me.
Sounds like Johnny Brennan, fucking Jerky Boys.
Oh my god, dude. But yeah, I mean,
I let him do anything to me.
I used. I haven't jerked off with it yet, but VR glasses, watch porn, and it was pretty epic. It was pretty amazing because you're looking around the room, and you're seeing like the kitchen. You're looking over here, and you're looking down, and it's legs, not your legs, but it's legs, and there's a fucking way better cock than mine. And then this girl's coming up, and she's like, "Hey."
But it's a cartoon. Look at that.
No, it's a real what they shoot.
It's like POV, right?
It's it's virtual reality. So You ever do a virtual reality video game?
Yeah, well, what's his name? Sal Vacano showed me one, and it was like you're standing on a ledge and you look down.
Right, but it
was
seems,
like a video game. It wasn't.
Yeah, no, this is
Yeah,
actually.
like the whole cityscape.
Yeah,
thing.
no, this is not a
yeah.
video game. This is like this room. Like the way they shoot it, I believe there's cameras over your shoulder. There's 2 cameras, and there's one here. And the way they shoot it, but the way they edit it together, they have to take the 2 cameras and kind of they have to go together in a certain way. It's my friend Matt, Bailey J's husband there, Matt Terhune. He's thinking cause he shoots porn with her, and VR is the new thing in porn because you can't really steal it. You know, you can, but like you could say, who's your favorite porn star? Whoever. Mine's Gage. I love Gage back in the day. Or Belladonna. You could go and say, Belladonna, here's $4,000. Come here. Let me make a video for you with me. Make a video for me with VR. And then you can literally just, anytime you want, fuck Belladonna.
Do you actually fuck Belladonna in that
Well,
scenario?
you could have somebody else do it. You know what I mean? You could
Okay.
pay. I don't know. I'm making up all this.
Yeah, I'm just.
But you
I
could
don't know,
you could
yeah.
have her.
Belladonna's lawyer's gonna
I
call
like
you.
how they have a girl with the fucking VR thing on. Like that's what's
girls
happening.
are gonna. I mean, girls are gonna be able to put on a VR and fuck a vampire.
Yeah, that's true.
Or do all kinds of fantasies and put a vibrator on a clitoris or whatever. I mean, it's easier for them because, like I said, they can just put a penis in them.
There's no mess. You
Yeah,
just put down a towel.
And there's no
you got,
mess.
but like,
Throw it in
I
the
mean,
old
I think
hamper.
all this shit is fucked up, man.
I'm with you.
I think you got to
You
fucking
sound like my
girl.
grandfather when the remote control for the TV came out. But the TV's right there.
You can't
just
walk
turn
to it.
Just turn the fucking channel.
Just walk up to the VCR.
It's right there.
and Just go up.
why
and
would
fuck it.
you need to put a clicker thing?
Does he sound like that? This is a good grandfather, actually.
No, he doesn't. He sounds like this.
Put your cock in the VCR. just like I do.
Yeah. I mean, dude. Now we have 7,000 channels. Imagine if there was no clicker.
But it's
You got to go over and go like this. Brrr, you'd
I'm
fucking
saying
lose
it's
your
already
mind.
hard to make you. You're married with kids. It's hard to fucking have a spicy sex life. You're married.
Yeah, it is.
Like it's that you're tired. You take the kid to soccer, baseball, all this shit, and your sex life is already. Now you got this fucking thing in the closet. Guys,
Why
are
is it
just
in
gonna
the
be,
closet? That's
What?
his fucking
No,
queer.
well,
His robot's in the closet.
Where are you gonna
Hey,
put
Dave. She wife's home.
I'm actually.
Quiet out.
I'm ordering the real L sex bomb.
She opens it.
Hey, Dave. Dave, I'm going to put on my macho voice for your wife. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Winks at you all the time.
But where are you gonna put it? If you had a sex robot, where are you gonna put it?
He's sneak blow. Al's sneak blowing Dave in the fucking washroom.
What kind of clit would you like on her? One with balls, please. I don't. Well, that's true. Like, sex can become very mechanical, and then you go to this.
Oh my God, I just
literal or
almost died.
mechanical sex.
You guys kept on
Like,
going with
it's
the
just-
podcast. Nobody even fucking acknowledged me. I just coughed like weird.
But
And
that-
then fighting with your wife.
But that's why I think it would kill like a normal relationship if you just had this available all the time to have 3 ways with sex bots.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you imagine, oh my God.
Imagine your wife being like,
My
"Hey,
wife
go
would
fuck
be
her then."
would be mad if I was fucking that thing. If I'm fucking my hand, she's like, Who cares?
I don't think guys are gonna be who are married are gonna be fucking these things. I mean, it's like Tinder. We don't get Tinder either.
Right,
We
that's
missed
true.
out. We missed out on that technology.
Right.
We're gonna miss out on this shit. It's gonna suck unless she dies before you, and then you fucking order one
Yeah.
with her fucking insurance money. Hey,
Yeah,
sorry.
but we didn't need Tinder.
Sorry, that was too much.
That was
Hey,
weirdly.
Dad, how come I don't have a
weird-
car?
Yeah, that was weirdly planned out.
You're gonna get a fucking mill undone tomorrow.
Honey, I got a new policy for you.
Yeah,
It's not
Max is
important.
like, Dad, what are you doing? I got you one too, kid.
Don't worry.
Say hi to Sarah, Gail's sister.
This is your new stuff.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Her name's Gail. That's right.
You going Gail?
Old school.
You going Gail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna have a fucking perm too, like fucking her father.
Bon Jovi T-shirt
Yeah.
on the robot.
Have a kitten sweater with a turtleneck underneath it
Oh.
and big mom jeans. You just order the most disgusting looking.
I'm gonna fuck the chick in the White Snake video on the hood of the car. I want that. Make that, you fucking nerd. I want her voice to be deeper than mine too.
It's a voice switch. Bobby's like, go a little higher.
Dave, can you can take the head and the bottom half off Dave's. Dave, get the versatile version. I I'm gonna put your dick on.
Yeah, mine's more just. Mine's like a Mr. Potato Head, really.
Virzi.
8 different cocks and eyes, different noses.
Yeah, but different stages of a hard on. It's like lick, suck, fuck.
Yeah, I have north, east, south, and west, depending on how hard I want it.
Shit.
dude.
Dude, I think you
bring
would.
it to a boys in the hood party dressed as Cuba Gooding Jr.
This is my boy Ricky. Get it in 8-ball jacket.
A Grambling State sweatshirt.
They're like, I'm not sure what's more offensive, that he brought it or that he's fucking it.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, mother Christ. Oh, mother Christ. Woof. Wow.
Jerry curl.
I know, dude.
I
does it.
didn't say it was a good call.
It's the funniest. It's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Oh,
my god, to an executive party to try to get on a black show.
Yeah.
Why would he think? But here's the thing. Why would he think that anybody at that party would dress up?
Were you
Why would-
like, man, I hope nobody else is Ice Cube.
It's like,
Well, no, my friend. No, this is true though. My friend,
I hope there's not 3 Ice Cubes here.
Yeah, the character was definitely not the best choice. But no, my friend Jimmy legitimately thought it was a costume party. That's why we all 3 came dressed.
Yo, I'm Lawrence
But they
Fishburne.
bought.
I told you to stay in the house.
Yeah, I'm Furious Styles. You ever look around and notice his liquor store guns? Oh, liquor store guns. Why is that white
I
kid
gotta
giving
thank you
everybody
for
a
that
lecture?
Story. That's how great that's one of the best stories I've ever heard.
Thanks, man.
This motherfucker.
And then drank the 2. That's like just
Yeah,
tops it off.
shit-faced.
Oh man, what were they?
Literally,
What'd you have?
but
Colt
Virzi
45?
At
lost
the time,
sobriety.
might have been
Literally
Mickey's.
lost sobriety. Was sober. Had to blow his car. Finally out of it. Fucking, he's going to a party. His dreams are almost fucking reality.
Yeah.
Meaning he's gonna be on fucking In Living Color. This cocksucker.
Writing, yeah.
This cocksucker dresses up like fucking Ice Cube. Went and bought a wig, a hat,
He had 2 40s in his hand.
a fucking shirt. Shows up.
God, I never realized how
And then
badly I
insults
killed my
people.
dream.
Yeah.
That says one of the most offensive.
Today was not
Which
a good day.
legitimately I didn't know. It was not a good day for Cube.
Oh shit.
Mama made breakfast with plenty of hog that morning.
Oh my god.
Oh God, this fucking numbskull.
I'm happy to admit I've made many poor choices in my life. And that
You
was
really,
one of them.
David, you really have. You know, what's funny too is that you came back into my life through Facebook.
Yes.
I started following you on Facebook.
Yes.
You do a character. You did all. This lunatic on his Facebook.
Dino Landini's prick sauce.
He does, dude. He does this character.
The homosexually repressed gangster.
Dude, I see this thing. He does all these characters, but like he's doing these dates. He's trying to plug his dates, but he's trying not to just go. These people don't. The fans don't understand that we don't like having to plug our dates.
Right.
Right. We don't like having to plug it. We have to. We have to use social media. It sucks. We'd love to entertain y'all. This cocksucker's like, you know what? I'm going to put a mustache on, a hat. He starts going.
Cowboy comedian.
He does
various
all this
things.
He does all this crazy shit to plug these dates. So one day I turn it on. It's this. He's doing this. He just went too far. Like he did at the party. He goes too far. He does. What's his name?
It was Dino Landini's prick sauce. But
Dino
he's
Landini's
also made
prick
Creeper
sauce.
Peepers.
Yes. Dino Landino's.
It's a homosexually repressed gangster, and he only sucks dick out of respect. He don't do it because he like the taste. And since he don't like the taste, he's got to put a little bit of prick sauce on there, and it makes it real nice to swallow the gravy.
Dude, listen to me.
Wow.
This week I'll be in Austin.
I'm watching this.
I literally did it though because a club owner called me and goes, "Could you just make something fun for me?"
Really?
And the first thing
you
I
took
made,
that ball and ran.
Well, no, the first thing was me I was shirtless, putting a belt around my neck, turning on porn in a hotel, and then I was like, "Oh, hello," like an infomercial. And I sent it to him, and he was like, "Never mind. I just."
This is
I'll
what
just make an
happened.
image. I'll just make an image.
Yeah, I
You
got
go
it.
all in. Like
I
when you-
literally
yeah.
want to make it the worst thing that they can
Dude,
possibly get for my
I'm
own
watching
amusement.
this shit. I'm like, geez, it's almost entertaining. that he's fucking going nuts with this shit. I show up, he's got a mustache. Like he
Oh
cut,
yeah, my wife's just
he
like,
cut
what
a
the
mu-
fuck is
Yeah,
wrong?
yeah, I
with
know he has a kid and a wife.
Well, I've stopped doing it lately.
And I'm sitting there going, this guy's cutting out mustaches and taping them to his. He's not even like drawing it. It's not even like going to buy a fucking
even real
like
hair.
back in the day when he used to buy wigs. You know,
Yeah. No, I haven't bought a wig since roughly 2012.
Is internet out? The internet. Are we out on this?
Stop.
There you go, buddy.
Watch the old page.
Oh,
I
yeah.
look at it this way: as long as I'm
What, they
not
cut you out?
drinking, I'm
sometimes,
do whatever.
I'm sorry, but sometimes the internet goes out up here. Mike's gonna fix it. Maybe it's the something. Mike,
I'm checking.
all right, we're just gonna
Yeah.
wait till you get it fixed.
Maybe we
Everybody quiet till Mike gets it fixed. Just
Fair
stare at
enough.
Yes, do that.
I'm kidding. So, anyways,
Oh, man,
we'll
my head
pull it up.
hurts from
We can.
laughing.
Dude, unfucking believable. You know, and I follow you on that, which is all right. Can you whisper that shit, guys? Jesus Christ, what are you on a fucking bus? It's no, it's not really fucking doing what it's doing. We hear you. It's fucking look at Mike. He gets mad. Shut the fuck up, Mike.
It don't work so good.
Mike, look at it. He starts holding his breath. Breathe. He's panicking.
Mike, how many times have you gone home and cursed Bobby?
I don't even make it home.
He's got tense. You boys need to
got
share a
to work.
sex doll.
You left. He's like, is it working? Because if it doesn't come up right now, I'm gonna fucking smash your pinky finger like Dino Landau.
They know
You should do that for
got a
him.
nice
You should do that
pink-
for
What?
Mike. You should get Mike a fucking
What?
top state-of-the-art sex doll.
I'm not
Or-
fucking. No, he's got a wife.
or a nice pinky
Why did you
ring.
assume he didn't have a girl?
What?
Why did you assume he
I
didn't
heard,
have
I
a
heard
girl?
That, I heard that he was married before. I'm just saying.
But
like,
why would you
Because
want to?
you were opposed to it or not?
I wouldn't want that, actually.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Thank you,
That
though.
was a nice gesture.
Appreciate the thought.
I was trying to be
Why
nice.
would you not fuck it, but he'd fuck it?
I didn't know if he was opposed to it before. I didn't hear if he said no.
I like how that was his
we all know
beautiful
you-
version.
Would you fuck a
Do
sex
something
bot?
nice for him.
Who would fuck a sex bot in this room?
Gabby,
Be
raise your
honest.
hands.
I would not.
Just me.
There's no man.
Me and
ones.
Bobby.
There's
Would you fuck a
Dick,
man?
it's just
Yeah.
a dildo with a body.
If you had, what are you calling me? Innocent. if you, what are you kicking? You all right?
No.
You angry? Are you mad?
No.
Stop
No,
kicking
I'm
things.
I'm seething.
You're thieving?
Just seething.
Hey, Gabby, if there was a like a robot, like we walked in, it was like, hey, I'm
It's sitting here.
Michael, right? I'm Dan. If I walked in,
What
it was
the
like,
fuck is
Don't
with you and his
fucking-
names Gail and Dan?
I'm Sally's sex boss.
what name do you want? Give it a name.
Sal.
Sal?
I like
Joey.
Al. I think we should just go back
Oh,
to
so
the OG.
Al.
Yeah, Al.
That's he's fucking Al. That's not
I'm-
you. That's kind of disrespectful.
Why gender Al? I feel like Al could be.
I think L has become a genderless name
What-
now.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I hope you guys both fall off a bridge tonight. I really do.
Dude, that's gonna be bad for guys if they start making fucking like robots jacked with like just a fucking hard dick for constant fucking.
What, a girl? If a guy walks in named Al and he's like, and you can just walk into your room and you can have him there like a fucking chair and then turn him on and his
Dude, you
fucking
could just,
dick
like,
goes rock hard and you can just he
Oh,
fuck the shit out of you.
Just like flip a switch
I feel
on
that's
his
gonna
fucking
hurt
hips and he
marriages.
starts-
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. We
Yeah.
we can't compete
I
with
can't
that.
compete with a muscly guy who just has a rock hard dick and will fuck it.
I'll compete with
Sits
it.
in a chair.
I'll fucking stick my dick right in her butt while he's fucking
Yeah.
her.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I'll stick my dick
That'll
right
be
in
a
his
fun-
ass while he's
Yeah.
fucking her.
That'll be a fun crying cuckold every night at my house. I'll just sit in the corner and jack off.
That'd be almost a forced cuckold.
You buy the thing that just fucks your wife in front of you every night.
Honey,
Some
stop-
guys are into that. See, that's one thing I never understood.
What's that?
I never understood that. Guys that want to see other guys fuck their wives.
that's
and they just sit
creepy
and
as
watch it.
shit.
Some guys love that shit. I don't understand that.
Well, can I say something?
Oh boy.
It's odd that you're.
You already
defending
did,
us.
Bobby.
No, not my wife. I would if I don't want that with my wife. But when I used to date girls back in the day, when I used to not date, but like hook up, back when you could hook up with a girl without getting fucking blogged
Well,
about.
hooking up on it with a date is one thing, but like, are you
But
exclusively dating her?
Well, no, I used to like it back in the day when I was not. We would fool around or kind of fuck pals.
Does
or
it
whatever,
matter the
when
courting
she
level
would-
to watch somebody else fuck a girl?
And then what? You go on a
I
date.
would-
Hey, Tony,
How many
get in
dinners?
here.
How
Right,
many
it's, yeah,
dinners?
is this like 3
I don't
dinners?
No dinners, snacks,
Just snacks.
just snacks, wheat thins.
Like a Waffle House.
Yeah, wheat thins, popsicles, and water. Anything more, we're dating.
Yeah, anything more you're doing. All right.
We no, I mean I'm a couple girls I had, I fooled around with. I did a couple threesomes,
I don't get the man and man threesome though either.
Well, it was more of a fun thing than a fucking sex thing. You're just kind of looking at each other like, dude, fucking.
Yeah, it's different.
He's over
Right.
there, I'm over here, and he's like, dude, what's up?
Did you know the guy or just a random guy?
I knew. Yeah, I would never do it with a guy I didn't know.
Was it Norton?
Was it Jim?
Yeah.
Let me do the time.
I like how you're thinking about this.
No, I mean, a long time ago, I did
That's-
something with me and Norton did something with a girl, but not together. Like he did something, and then I did something with the same girl. She was she was just into sex, but we didn't do something at the same time. But I mean, way back then, I'm talking my 20s, my early 20s, when I was really just a fucking asshole sexually. I would do. I did a couple things with a couple, and it happened. Sometimes it was kind of planned with the girl. There was one girl that kind of liked that, and I was kind of like, all right, well, let's do it. And it was kind of hot. But, after I always got a little fucked up. You're like, all right, settle down. You have to fucking suck his cock that good.
There was always that
You know what I mean?
practice. There was always like a practice girl in high school who would fuck everybody.
There was. What do you mean?
Like you never had the girl in high school. We literally had.
I don't know if you
We
can
had-
anymore. Don't settle down if you want a fucking career, okay? I'm not fucking deleting this.
No,
Look
no,
at
I don't mean
look at the way
now.
Gabby's looking at you right now.
I don't mean like last Tuesday. I mean in the
You'll-
90s when I was in high
She's
school.
gonna ban you from anything in Brooklyn if you keep this up.
And start tweeting.
What did
He
I-
will never work the bowling alley bakery again.
You know, when you and your friend are in blackface banging a girl at a Hollywood party. No, I just mean like, there's girls that are a little slutty who will fuck you before other girls.
Dave, why don't you come to this sex toy party?
Yeah.
Don't,
Are you bringing your
don't
Lawrence
dress like a
Fishburne?
dildo.
You're bringing your Lawrence Fishburne down?
No, I know what you're saying, Dave. You're right. There's
the girls that'll do stuff.
They're
you can
whores.
experiment
Every
with
neighborhood's
early.
got a whore.
Yeah.
Every neighborhood's got a whore.
You
Every
guys
high school's
acted
got a whore.
shocked.
Every college has a whore.
I'm not. No, I'm just busting balls. Yeah, everybody.
Poor things.
Yeah.
Still, you don't call them things. I mean,
No,
they're
no,
people.
I mean the poor
Yeah.
thing. Like when somebody says a poor thing.
Yeah.
No, later in life when you see them, you think, poor thing.
Well, I mean, a couple of those, they helped me through. Your page is gone, dude.
I don't know.
No,
what
it's because you're
happened.
not signed in.
Your page. I don't sign in on the.
Says the link is broken. That's why.
What is
Oh.
broken?
That's
Look.
broken?
Yeah, I couldn't find it when I searched it.
I don't know what happened.
Can we bring up anything from his
You
page?
just go to my YouTube.
Yeah, go to his YouTube.
Probably on there.
Mike, thanks for working that out, buddy. Oh, I seen you panicking, but you stayed with it. Look at that butt right there. Olympic butts. Best butts in the world. Fuck, do I love an Olympic ass. Did you ever see an
Yeah, you
Olympic
scroll
ass?
down a little bit.
There you go. All right, go down.
Oh, those are videos I liked. I think you got to go to videos.
No.
Let's keep way past that.
Oh, that was the Kevin Brennan fight.
Yeah, let's not
We
talk
should-
about that.
Well, you don't want to talk about that.
Uh-huh.
Is that over?
It's over to me.
Is it
But
over with him?
I don't think so. I never had an issue with him to begin with.
Right. You guys almost fought.
Go to his
Yeah.
page and go to his uploads. Like,
You almost
Well,
fought.
see, here, scroll up.
All right, let him do
See,
it.
there's the Dave Cosby Show. That's a good example.
What is Dave Cosby
You've
show?
never seen the Dave Cosby Show?
No, what's the Dave Cosby show? I want to see the Gino Bandini fucking dick sauce Lamborghini.
This was pretty good, though.
What's this?
You'll see.
I don't. But
The internet's just going crappy right now.
it's not good.
It's just me dancing, and all the cast is accuser number 1, accuser number 2, all the way to just Raven Simone.
So you should always trust the host because
Okay.
you were like, oh, this is a good one. I
It is
had
a good
the
one.
Dino Glambini was good, or whatever was his
I'm
name.
going to go with Dino
Videos.
Landini.
Dino Landini would have
Prick
been a good
sauce.
one. Prick sauce.
You got titty there. Dino Landini, prick sauce number 1.
There, do that one. That was the fun one. This one made me laugh. It really did, dude.
Well, he's
man.
mixing.
Stop before you play it. You understand? He doesn't have to do this.
Right.
Listen to me. This is all coming. This is all making sense to me now. He doesn't have to become this guy.
We didn't have to show up to a party.
I want you to see the sauce though. He made a fucking.
No
People-
one's forcing my hand.
He wrote a label.
He made a label called Landini's prick sauce with a cat.
My
him as
son was in daycare, by the way. I want to just put
Is that
this
a
out.
dick? Is that like a dick on the
so-
side of it?
but he's
Yeah,
home.
I'm sure there's a dick.
But he look at his shirt. Look at the shirt he's got.
Yeah.
That's his fucking Saturday night stage shirt at a Funny Bone.
It's really not. I don't.
You know what? You know what I love
Somebody
about
bought
this
me
guy?
that.
This guy, if you ever did a prank, you're all in. Like,
Oh, for sure.
I mean, yeah, this
Oh,
guy's
I've
all
done
fucking in.
You ever do a prank? You ever
Oh.
do a fucking costume party?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to light like duffel bag size garbage.
You could
bags
joke
of
about
shit
robbing
on
a
fire
bank and
with
he'll show up the
gasoline.
next day.
All right, go ahead, play it.
They real nice. That's how you do it right there. Now that's good sauce. How you doing? I'm homosexual.
Stop right here. Listen to me. Here's the problem, and I told you this. Did I left a
What's it?
comment, and I tell every fucking comic.
I changed it after you told me though.
What?
The eyes.
Comics look at themselves on their fucking phone. They don't understand. You look at the camera because you look at yourself, you look blind.
No,
So
you
look at him.
corrected
Look where
me.
he's looking.
You corrected me. You don't have to yell. I listened to your advice.
You did, but you know who does this? Fucking Jared does this.
No, but he's one of those. He's one of those.
He was right
What
though.
the
I
fuck is
appreciate
one
the
of those?
You're one of those, though.
What the fuck is that? What's one of those? Don't ever fucking call me one of those.
No,
I'm not one of those.
No, with this, you're one. Look, like this thing's staring at me in the fucking face. You have this, you have that. You're one of those. It's got to
What
be.
the fuck is one of those?
Like when it comes to technology, when it comes to shooting, when it comes to lighting. Look at this.
Oh, I'm one. You mean I'm one of those that likes to do it right?
Yes.
How about this?
Yes.
Okay.
But you go so fucking perfect.
How the fuck is looking at if you're filming something, looking in the camera is too far?
He's just doing a quick promo thing.
This is not a. This is a character.
Like fucking James Cameron to direct the fucking thing.
All right, good.
Thank you, Paul.
Press gangster Dino Landini. And I don't go down on a guy because I like the taste. I do it out of respect. That's why I created Dino Landini's brick sauce. It's very easy to use. I'll show you. Let's just pretend, for example, that this banana is your ordinary everyday prick. You don't really want to suck it. Well, what you do is you grab some Dino Landini's prick sauce. Take it out. Smother it on the prick. Look at it. Look at
Stop for 1 second. His kid's at daycare. His wife is working a day job to make ends
Correct.
meet. Okay, okay.
We're not poor.
No, but she's still gonna work. Okay?
It's not like I should be out driving an Uber and I'm making
This guy's home with a fucking iPhone and a banana. Okay,
That's true. The only thing that inspired this was a banana.
Beautiful, this prick sauce. Then, what is any very unpleasant experience becomes a wonderful meal. See this?
Stop. Wait. Stop. Look at. Stop. I want you to look at that, and now look at his pinky. That's his wife's wedding band. This fucking cocksucker stole it off her finger the night before for a skit. Honey.
That's his kid's lunch.
Actually, we were on break. No, I'm just kidding. She just doesn't wear it because it's uncomfortable.
Hey,
Thanks, ma'am.
hey, he stole the banana out of his kid's lunch,
Yeah,
and he
that's true.
took the ring off her finger while she was sleeping, just to
Yeah.
do this
Dude,
bit.
this is so above and beyond any
Well-
kind of promo thing. It's fucking great.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's why I just send these to a club and I'm like, here, show that to your customers.
Go ahead, play.
I edited this
Oh,
one.
you cleaned it up for Facebook.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Swallow that whole. It's much more fun to lick when there's Landini sauce on a prick.
He had a jingle.
Stirring it up
He
there,
fucking
you.
made a jingle.
There was another part that I cut out where it was my whole face just covered in the sauce, and I was just like, I'm gonna be in Atlanta, you know, whatever.
That's really fucking funny.
My,
my God.
Like I did
fucking
the
God.
stupid ass John Mellencamp's Mellencamp. Like I just do dumb shit, and it's just fun to promote like that. Though.
No, you, Daddy, you really are funny. And
Thanks,
I,
man.
you know, I can't. I think about this. I always think of stuff like this, and the reason why I think it's great is because I could. You have to commit. I would never be able to. If my wife walked in and I'm sucking a banana, and I have a thing that says Dino Landini's prick sauce, she'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh my god.
Dawn would be like, "What are you doing?" And I have to be like, "I'm fucking selling tickets." Who?
Well, I actually put that back in the cupboard like that, and like a few months later, she pulled it out and she was like, "You done sucking cock? Can I use this to make spaghetti?" So it's not like she's thrilled about it.
Comic wives should. I mean,
They're
look,
saints.
they have to put up with the worst shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
well,
God.
I met her at Second City, and she talked me into doing stand-up. So she's like full supportive, which I
Right.
know a lot of wives are not.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine having like somebody around who does not want you to do what you do.
Who just looks at you and goes, "Can you stop fucking using the sauce?"
Right? Yeah. Like I don't get this joke. Do you suck cock, David?
Do you want a robot?
You gotta have a good wife in this. You gotta have an understanding wife in this. 100%.
Absolutely.
But we truly believe that the fact that we're distant makes it stronger, just because I think always being next to your spouse
Yeah.
is a dangerous thing. It's why roommates end up hating each other.
Yeah.
I think the separation is a positive. We've both always thought that.
Absolutely.
Well, you kind of appreciate your family, and you appreciate it more when you're like sitting in a hotel in fucking
for
Cleveland,
sure.
and you're like, "Fuck, dude! Like, I just wanna. What am I doing?" You know?
Yeah, I think guilt is a healthy thing to have, and like when you're like, I want to go home. I feel I've been like today. I came to the city. I could have went home all day. I came in. I told Dawn, I go, look, I'm gonna stay in the city all day and fuck around and meet a couple friends for lunch and stuff like that. But in my brain, I'm like, oh, I should go home. I should go home. It's like, no, don't go home. Let them miss you. Let miss them.
Yeah.
You know. So it's like I can't wait to see them tomorrow. I can't wait to be
Right.
around everybody tomorrow. And then it's because you're around. Look, man, you're around people all the time. I mean, having a 4-year-old. You know, how old's your kid?
3.
It's a fucking. It's tough, man.
And
only child.
Only child, and
Yeah.
FaceTime and all that shit almost makes you miss them more. Like people think it's a huge benefit, but I mean, it is nice that you can talk to them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're not physically there, and it reminds
I
you
think
of
it
that.
is fantastic. You talked about
It is nice. Yeah.
Here's the bad part when he goes, okay, bye, and he hangs up on you. Like, I'm alone.
Yeah,
I'm
the
about
room-
to fuck a robot.
Your
please."
room becomes all of a sudden you're looking at your pillow torso asshole.
You ever been jerking off on your iPad and the fucking FaceTime call comes in?
Oh yeah, that's
And
the
you know it's him,
worst.
and
yeah.
you're like, "Gonna make a decision."
Yeah.
I gotta turn this fucking mom with a broken leg and a stepson video off.
You got your
Or talk to
fucking
my son.
boxer briefs down by your ankle.
Yeah, it's just my head.
Yeah, you
Dad,
gotta
what are you?
take-
Why's your face red, Dad?
Yeah, your virtual reality glasses.
having a girl too is like, because now that she's getting to an age where like she's 5,
Yeah.
and I have a different relationship with her now, because it's like this little girls, I talk about it on stage a lot, like they're just deeper, and now I have this like daddy's little girl thing.
Yeah.
So before it was my son, and well, hey man, when I come home, I'm gonna give you that toy
Yeah.
that I'm bringing from the road, and we're gonna watch the Yankee game or go to a game. It's like now, like my daughter says, hey dad, and you're just like, fuck, like there's 2 personalities and 2 of them, and you're just like, you got to make sure the money's worth it. You got to. Before it was like, I just got to get stage time.
Stage time, yeah.
Yeah, but now it's like, you still want stage time, but like you want to make sure it's worth it. That you're coming home
Yeah.
with enough money to provide, and make sure that you don't
Fuck
hand
yeah.
your wife a fucking check that she's like, you could
Oh, I
have
want to
fucking
make
rode Uber
sure,
for 2
yeah,
weeks.
it's worth it. That I can sell shit, that I can,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everything now comes into play, just because, yeah, and it's hard when I'm out to not spoil the shit out of my son. I mean, I don't know if you're like that.
It's
'Cause
hard.
You're still part kid.
I bring him something home every time I go away.
I'm the same way.
But I try to make it educational now.
yeah,
I try not to just buy him a toy. Like this time I bought him, it's a good spot to go for your kid? Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I
they
know,
have
you
a
go-
bunch of stuff.
They have just
do,
this
though, yeah.
fucking, but I bought him like a volcano
I stopped buying
that
them
you
shit,
have to
though.
make.
You got to stop. Don't do it every time, because then you know what
Yeah.
happens. They fucking you can't even go to fucking Buffalo without they want a fucking jersey or something. I'm not doing that everywhere.
And my kid's one of the only kids like in the family that's little. So I got my brother coming over, and he's got like a 3-foot tall Batman that shoots shit. And I'm like, dude, don't.
Well,
it's awesome, and thank you, and we'll keep it. But still, like,
No,
I don't wanna be
I'll
spoiled.
buy him like a book now. I'll buy him a book, or I'll
That's
buy him
what I
something
try to do.
educational. Like the volcano I bought, you had to build it, you had to paint it, then you had to learn how to put 2 things. It was an all-day thing.
You're a
that we
great.
did.
I can say
Yeah.
this, man. You're a great dad, man. Like you're like you take it. You're on another. Like this guy will fucking build a treehouse that's like a pirate ship, and just like I mean, you got the patience of a fuck. When he came to my house, he went on. He took his son and Lucas and Sophia, and he's walking around with all 3 of our kids, and he's doing like some scavenger hunt. And I'm looking at him, going like, all right, dude, we wrapping this up anytime soon? Like, I felt like when you come up, like I felt like a piece of shit because this
I'm
fucking
kind
guy
of like you though. Like I
Those
don't want
guys
to sit him in front of the TV, or I feel like a scumbag. So I try to come up with activities, educational things.
I let him
train sets
Yeah.
and stuff. He's really
It's
into.
hard. It's a fucking. Here's the thing. I remember it's so fucking tough because I have such a shit, especially right now in my life. I have such a fucked up. My anxiety is really high right now because I'm on the road a lot. When you build that thing where you're like, I love my family, I built this whole life that I like to be at, but you have to kind of rip yourself away from it every week and go on the road and deal with that anxiety of, the car, getting to the airport, making sure the flight's on time, and getting to the hotel. Is the room all right? Is the show tonight? Are we going to do press in the morning? The radio thing's going to be cool. Is the TV getting back? You're exhausted. Now you're going to nap.
Promo. It's 24 hours.
You got a promo, and you don't want to press too much.
Yeah, is my new material good enough? Does it stand up to the other one?
Is the check spot? Does the club give a fuck about you?
Right.
Is the check spot? The waitress? Is the guy? Is the host an asshole? Is the MC fucking gonna go long? And then all of a sudden at the end of the night, it's like everything went good. There was a drunk, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, you got to go back to the hotel. And you know what? You got to go do it all over again. You got to go back to the hotel alone.
Say you fuck your doll.
Well, if I had a fucking road doll.
Hey, listen to my rider.
Just your carry on.
Eddie Griffin gets fucking.
That's going to be
Eddie Griffin gets
pair of sneakers.
Fuck the Air
Sir,
Force
why
Ones.
is your luggage dripping? It's not important.
I got a foldable roll doll.
That's going to be in somebody's rider in the next 20 years.
Just,
The
got
suitcase.
a handle and hair.
One of my
sticking out of it.
suitcases turns into the doll. It's like an Iron Man.
Yeah. Just jamming it over it.
But it's fucking.
It's hard, man.
It's tough.
It's this, like, Bobby, I've talked to Bobby about it. I've been open about it. I've had a couple of, I suffer from awful depression and anxiety.
Me too.
Me too, yeah.
2016, I had a for 90 days, I was in a clinical depression. I couldn't even, I had to cancel shit. Like I was fucking, I didn't think I wasn't able
disappeared.
to. I disappeared, man. I wasn't able to look at my kids because I didn't think I was going to see them grow up. I was in the darkest fucking place. And this job, I've learned you get bulletproof a little bit. You learn, you get stronger. I was in another one. It just happens. I have family members that it happens to. Yep. But this job is not, people are under the impression like, man, I love what you guys do. What you guys do is so fucking awesome. Yes, it is. And it's great what we do. But, being away from your family, spending all those hours in a fucking airport, going in the hotel and sitting there fucking alone. It's like John Panette said, rest his soul. He's like, we get paid to travel. The stage time is our easiest time. That's when we're at peace, when we're just fucking doing what we love and we're making people laugh.
Yeah, but don't forget about, I want to add this in there too.
Yeah.
It's 100% rejection, 99.9% rejection on all these auditions and all this stuff and all these maybes and all. It's
and
all
lie after lie.
I mean, dude, I've fucking been on so many auditions in the last year, and I've booked 3 of them. I just had one a week ago that was like, yeah, we love it, but and I had to let it go because I had a gig that paid way too much money to give up. So it's like, fuck, are you the one? This was a fucking and then you take a shit and it just goes away. And then you don't forget this too, is you get all this rejection from the business. You see all these people not getting rejected. Yeah. You see a lot of that. People just
and you also see a lot of the highlights of their life, and you assume in your own head that's their constant.
Right. Well, you see, but yeah, exactly. But you see a lot of people enjoying the fruits of this business.
Absolutely.
And you're like, shit. And you got all these people telling you how funny you are, how great you are, blah blah blah. And then you got to go on this fucking social media shit. And then read, I
talked to you about that because it's just something I learned to deal with.
It's like,
you have to, like when you get attacked and everything, you just kind of have to deal with it. And it's like, it is hard to look at something though. It's like, kill yourself, faggot. And you're like, good morning.
Yeah.
We've never
Great
met.
day.
But
well, Dave, let's be honest. You kind of invite some of that.
Yeah,
Showing up to
what, the prick sauce? But that's part of it too, though. Is if you're depressive, and I know you're recovering, I'm a recovering alcoholic. I mean, I dealt with a lot of shit in my life, depression.
We're broken.
Yeah, 13 arrests, but that means inside of your head is your worst enemy.
Yeah.
And you're now alone with your worst enemy all the time. And that's really the scary part.
That's a great point.
You're walking down the hallway talking to yourself in a hotel room.
Yeah.
You just go, fuck that guy. That's not going to fucking do that. I'll fucking, shit. Did I forget my key? I didn't. I don't know.
Well,
fuck. Oh, I got it. All right, cool. And then you're like,
if there was a camera on us,
oh my god.
I mean, they would be like, "This is a fucking crazy person. This is a homeless guy in the subway that talks to himself."
That loneliness is that devil on your shoulder, and you're trying to keep Genie in the bottle the whole time.
But seriously though, but you're talking about the social media stuff. It's like you have to develop this skin too, because even if someone says fuck you, you're just. I mean, there's so many people that love you. You know what I
Right.
mean? But they're not as vocal. And then there's a bunch of people that think you're a piece of shit.
Right.
Well, the
For
people
no-
that love you don't come and really tell you.
Yeah, but the people that think you're a piece of shit
Tell you.
But it's almost like it's like, okay, man. There's a lot of people that think I'm a hunk of garbage, and I'm like, all right, cool, I get it, that's fine, but it's still, it's like, come on, dude, what the fuck? And then when you I block some of these guys, right? And they get, oh, you fucking, I'm more of a faggot for blocking them,
Right.
or getting them out, like freeing them of having to even listen to me. I'm freeing you. You hate me.
Yeah.
I'm freeing you of that.
Right.
And then you hate you hate me more for blocking you. It's like I'm supposed to let you just sit there. And I'm a sick motherfucker. I'm crazy. I'm depressed. I'm sad just like all you fucks.
Yeah.
And now I'm supposed to sit there and just let you rip me apart on a fucking daily, constant basis and just fucking take everything I do and say fuck you to it. You suck.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to take that, and I can't even fucking get you out of my life because that's somehow less of a man.
Yeah.
And it's like, look,
But-
man, this social media shit,
Yeah.
I'm almost done with it. I'm almost done with
But
it.
you're enough of a man, though, that you actually, and same with you with your depression, that you go after your feelings and you try to analyze them and
Yeah.
figure out why you are what they are. These people are angry at themselves,
Yeah.
and they lash out at you because all they're doing is projecting everything.
Well, that's
inside
100%
of them.
right.
It's true.
And did you see what Sarah Silverman did to that one guy?
What?
Yeah,
That was fucking
What?
beautiful.
What?
One guy, she said something, and a guy just went cunt. And I don't know, she said something. I don't know if it was like
it was along the lines of like, "What are
Was
you?"
it
mad
liberal?
at?
Was
Like,
it a
why are-
liberal? Yeah, but
it was
she-
like, "Why
he-
are you angry at yourself?" And it came out. It was something about his dad.
No, and she was like, I went to your page. Like he called her a cunt.
Yeah.
And she goes, I went to your page, and you
Yeah.
know, you actually don't seem like a bad guy. You seem like an okay guy, and I don't
Yeah.
understand why. And he just goes, yeah. And she goes, I could tell. She goes, I'll sit and talk to you, but I could tell you're obviously going through something. And dude, she had this whole like thread with him, and by the end, he was like, you're right. Like nobody's really seen it like that. Thank you. And like they fucking like became friends,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she just totally flipped it. But I'll tell you this, man. Like the one thing that I don't know how deep.
And unless you're a sociopath or a narcissist, not to interrupt, there's a hurt person and they're hurting other people.
Oh yeah.
So unless you really have no feelings, which is very rare, there's somebody in there that's broken.
Hey, I didn't hear a word you said. Can you get me a water out
Yeah.
of that fridge,
when
please?
you when you
What's your
truly
name
I
again?
thought I made a point.
No, you did.
But you know what I mean. Hurt people hurt people. That's not a cliche. That's a reality.
but you know what, like all the shit that I went through from
Did you just get yourself a water?
no, he grabbed two. He grabbed one
I
too.
feel like opening up is taking a nosedive.
Yeah, we really did. This is one of the funniest podcasts ever. Now we're talking about trolls again.
Wait, I have a
they,
question.
Like they give a fuck.
No, but I just want to
You know
finish.
what they're saying right now? Fags.
Yeah. Yeah, right now somebody's calling me the N word on Twitter.
Yeah, they just started a new thread on Reddit.
Yeah.
A fag and
Yeah.
two other faggots.
Right now there's a Photoshop
Yeah.
of me fucking Bobby and Bobby fucking
Yeah, and Paula.
You're putting sauce on my head or some shit.
Yeah, and Gabby has huge tits.
yeah, just
No, but I never fucking I used to get drunk and go back on them. You know, we were
Oh, you can't.
we were in Florida one time, and me and Joe Bartnick took a picture with Burr Berkowitz, just a bunch of us at a game in Florida.
Yeah.
And they were just saying shit about Joe and me, and then they started to get mean at Joe, and somebody got mean at me, and I was just sitting in the back of the fucking car service on the way back, and I was drunk, and we're all talking, having a good time, and then I just get quiet, and Burr's driving, and he goes, Virzi, don't do it. Don't do it. He knew. I just fucking sat there and I went down the list. And I go fuck your mother, you fucking hateful cunt. Next
Right.
person, fuck you. That's my friend. Don't talk to him like that. And I just fucking kept doing it, dude.
That's
and
my
I kept
friend.
and he's just going, Virzi, don't do
my
it.
friend.
Virzi, don't do it. You can't fucking. And Bartnick, and every once in a while, Bartnick's phone would buzz and he would just go,
I did that though, but I did that. I got so crazy. I blocked like 3 people that were like just fans of mine. They were like, "We love you, man." I just went, "Fuck you! You love me? You fucking passive aggressive cocksucker!" Sarcasm. I go nuts. It's fucking
dude, I'll just
It's crazy.
retweet it now if it's like evil enough. I'm like, oh man, you,
Nah, I am.
you
It's like,
really hurt inside.
yeah, but it's like even retweeting it. It's like
They
it's
want
like-
something from you, but
Yeah, Burr says the best thing. Don't even acknowledge it. But it's hard.
It's hard, but after you've been through all the shit we've been through now, and I think of all the horrible shit that I went through, I just want to I ignore it. I'm just like, dude, I got other shit. I got bigger fish to fry than some fucking guy.
I shut off my. I don't even look at
Nevada.
mentions.
Dude, after 13 arrests, it doesn't bother me, and the shit that's happened in my life that's bad. It's
after 8, were you like? After 8, were you like, what the fuck is?
No, yeah, it took 13 arrests. I actually did Bobby's podcast. I was like, I think it was 11. Then I went back and counted, and I was like, well, fuck my face, it's 13. And yeah, it was 13, but it was 12 as a juvenile, 1 as an adult.
What were you gonna ask? I'm sorry, Gabby.
Oh yeah. Why don't you take your kids on tour? You never thought about doing that? Do you guys do that sometimes?
Yeah, but my wife. You're gonna say my wife only. They go to school. Number 1.
Yeah.
And number 2, you know, it's funny because you're asking this and you did that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know your father's a fucking multimillionaire, right? You know they were on fucking Learjets.
Yeah, but that's not like some of my favorite memories are just being on the plane with my dad.
Right, the plane.
No, a plane, not the plane. Don't go there.
I'm going to say something though.
But
Listen,
everything
you're
was-
talking about
You're like,
Bubba.
No, but
it
that's
was-
right though.
It was just her and her
Let me say
dad,
this.
though. It's-
Let me just say this. Dawn doesn't want to go to fucking Syracuse and stay at an Embassy Suites. Okay, honey? You're talking about your dad on a fucking first class flying with one of the fucking greatest rock bands ever, playing a fucking arena. I'm playing a funny bone, okay?
But who cares?
With the condo where you get
well, you're
staph
also tripling
I
infection.
don't
your
do-
cost.
I don't do
No,
any
but she makes a
a
point because when and you've done it too, but when I took him, like, Patriot Place.
Yeah.
Patriot Place.
Great place.
And they were like, they got us bowling, they got us the game.
Yeah,
they
but
had
that's
to
Bon
let-
Jovi. That's Bon Joviing it.
Yeah, if I
Most
do
of
like
the time, you're not Bon Jovi. You're at a fucking. You're at
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Dawn
we're
doesn't.
not Bon Joviing it when we're 7 years old. We're
Well-
just like hanging out in a green room.
No, I mean, Bobby.
But you're Bon Joviing it.
Yeah, but you don't think about that when you're a kid.
Yeah, but your parents are Bon Joviing it. It's a lot different.
Did any
than,
of your teachers
Bobby
want to
has
hook
to
up with
think
your
about
dad?
that.
What?
I'm sure.
When you go
I actually
on-
saw a teacher at the last show.
Mike has no charisma.
Literally, like
when you
full
go
face-
on tour,
Mike has
That's a good story.
Mike lacks the charisma. Gabby has outrageous, beautiful. Everybody wants to listen when Gabby talks. Mike has been trying to talk for 10 minutes.
I literally said 5 jokes. I want just repeated after I said them.
Buddy,
too.
I thought you killed tonight.
Thank you.
did a bunch of jokes. He killed. Nobody
Mike,
heard
you're
it.
hilarious.
When you
I love
go,
you.
when you go on,
What'd you say, Gabby? I'm kidding.
I know.
Go ahead, Michael.
When you go on tour,
Yeah.
you go to Syracuse or wherever. If you bring your family,
Yeah.
you're tripling your cost of going out there.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we're going to Vermont. I just booked the Vermont Comedy Club on my calendar. I love the club. Love it. But one of the factors, Don was like, I was going to book a thing in Vermont this summer. I'm like, all right, fuck it, we'll just do it. You know, it came out, somebody canceled. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So we're going up to, I'm going to do shows. Well, it's fun. Max loves it. Loves hotels. I know he doesn't care where, but it's still not, I'm not making money. It's a wipe.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, but I do.
Yeah.
It's like I got to work every fucking night. I got to go do a show every night.
Right.
And I'm doing it for I'm doing Montreal. They're coming up
Yeah.
halfway through.
Are you all right, by the way?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I got
No,
this,
I just want to know if you're all right.
that fucking, that
Do you have
shawarma.
Barrett's?
Oh, you got the acid reflux?
I got the,
Yeah, I
I just
got
did
that.
the,
There's some Tums right
I just
behind
did
you.
a fucking surgery last week. So
Wait, what? I got to talk to you about that because I'm going
we'll
through
talk
something.
to the cigar.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it's a bad thing either. I would love to, if I was like, if I was a multi-millionaire or touring on a big scale where cost doesn't mean shit and we can just go anywhere, I have to pick and choose. Like some of these gigs, it's like, look, Bob, if you come, we're not really, after taxes, commission, fucking.
You're making excuses. I know what it is.
Oh, it's just what?
It's the sex stuff.
Yeah, I want the bitch to fuck up my weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know what you're gonna do in Vermont. What else is there to do?
If you got to share a room, you can't fuck
Well,
that
my wife
tour
doesn't
style.
want to go a lot of places too.
What if
she
it's
goes.
just you and Max?
She
God,
goes to
no.
the good ones. He can't go by himself.
Yeah, my wife will go to
What are
the
you, fucking nuts?
Bahamas and
Who's gonna
fucking-
watch the kid while I'm on stage?
Boy,
in
that
the green room.
the guy next
He's
to
Hang on a
young.
second. This is
No.
how
Too young.
fucking
No, no, no.
naive you are. You're so fucking naive. He's 4.
I
You
forgot
think-
how young he was.
You
That's
think he's
my
gonna
bad.
fucking listen to my atrocious act in the green
He's
room?
just sitting there like,
He's just
The
gonna
guy-
sit there like a good kid, like you, fucking doing his homework, writing music.
Yeah.
guy in the hotel next
You're
to Bobby.
listening to Living on a Prayer.
Yeah,
He's fucking talking about ball gagging. You're talking about cunt
I'm
spiders.
talking about this fucking kid fucking shitting in a hole.
Right.
Spider.
He used to do a bit about cunt spiders.
I did. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Shower, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he's not fucking. This is a fantasy world you live in. My kid's not gonna.
Like if we,
I would look. I'd love to bring my kid on the road with me.
Yeah,
You pick and
if I
choose.
do a
Listen, there's
weekend
some
at
you
a
can pick and
theater
choose.
Aruba?
and get a water park or something, then I bring my kid.
Yeah,
But it's
you got to
it's
pick
hard
and
to do a
choose.
whole
You know,
vacation,
it's like,
yeah.
hey, it's a beautiful room. There's 2 beds.
Yeah.
It works. There's things for the kids. My wife could go shopping during the day with the
Yeah.
kids. You know, shit like that.
We're doing Vermont. Actually, like Albany, right? I did the Albany. I was doing one little theater. Don was like, "Why don't we go with you?" I was like, "Cool." We just went hotel. We did a bunch of shit. There you go. I mean, it's fine, but you know, you can't bring. There's a lot of stress that goes in it too. I got to make sure I know the club. I got to make sure the people are good. I am not putting my family in a position to where I'm fucked and I got to fight my way out of something.
Well, a lot of times the
You know?
booker will say, hey, man, it's a great place to bring your family. Like, and you'll know, and then you'll find out, well, like Patriot Place was amazing.
Great.
You know, it's perfect. It's the hotel is on the grounds.
Yeah.
There's a, you know, you could go to a game. They gave us tickets to a game at Gillette Stadium. They gave us tickets to bowling during the day. They walked my family to. It was fucking.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
an
a great
outdoor
place,
mall.
yeah.
Yeah, and you're working for the vacation.
Boston, I
that's-
bring them
yeah.
home. We go home because it's home. Vermont, we're going to do this year. They go to Just for Laughs, but half.
Right.
The second half.
Right.
I just picture Bobby in a hotel room with the doll. And the guy next to his room is going, man, that girl's so quiet. I heard a lot of screaming in there. I'm telling you right now, I will promise you.
You come
this.
back in, you close it neat, and the doll's neat because the maid.
The maid made it.
Put a
There's
towel.
a mint on her.
Yeah, mint on her head, and she put a towel on her shoulder.
Yeah.
A little the medium towel.
She's all washed.
Dude, they're going to be so scared. They're going to get so good that they're going to be able to open the door for your friend and go, hey, come in.
Buddy,
Bobby's over here.
They're gonna be so good. They're gonna
Why are you
open the door.
whispering?
I don't know. We're sexy. All right, we're gonna wrap
Buddy,
this
they're
up.
gonna be so
Fuck.
good.
I look at Mike. We're gonna wrap this up, and he goes, like an Indian. Unbelievable
This is
fucking
fun.
episode, dude. Always when you're fucking on,
it's
Dave.
fun.
I knew you'd be fucking great.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
FYI, these dude shirts that I'm wearing right there, they're gonna be available soon. Anyways, that's all I got.
Great. That's amazing.
Today the episode's out. Okay, if you're listening live, make sure you Sunday become a member. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You can go there and become a member. We got the new episode live from the shed. Matt Sarah. It really is an interesting episode, man. He starts talking about a time that he had to go to court for fighting a guy. I mean, he talked about this thing. This guy. I don't want to give too much away, but it was. I never heard the story before, and it was really fucking crazy. He talks about kung fu. He started in kung fu. Now he's one of the best jiu-jitsu guys on the fucking planet. He was the first American to get a black belt from Renzo Gracie, first ever. But he's also one of the funniest motherfuckers. Just a jovial, funny guy that could literally choke the life out of you if he wanted to. And it's such a great. I was so happy to do this with him. And it's so funny because he comes up, he's like, it's really in a shed. I'm like, yeah, it's in a fucking shed. But we had such a great episode. It's at patreon.com/Robert Kelly. That's my channel. We got so much good stuff. Creeps with Kids shows are going up there. We got one-on-one up there. I did an awesome one-on-one with Joe List that's up there. It's everything Robert Kelly, and it's for my fans. If you're a fan of me, if you're not, you don't have. Please don't join. I finally found a way. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get all the people that like me, and it's slowly building, and it is what it is. But we're gonna get everybody over there. If you're into me, go there and become a member. Also go to robertkellylive.com. I got so many fucking dates coming up. I got some fucking cool news. Can't announce now. I hope we can announce it soon. Hopefully by June we can announce it. Hopefully by June, but I'm very excited about it. We got all these dates going on. San Francisco this weekend. Fat Black Sunday night. Is that this Sunday?
No, Sunday after.
Sunday after. Okay, cool. Come down to that. You want to do that?
Sunday, yeah. What time?
You want to do it? Are you
I'm
in
out
town?
of town. No, thanks
Okay.
though. Appreciate it, man.
Are you two fags coming down?
Sure.
Yeah.
You told me to.
All right. We'll see whoever does better
What time is
gets. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that to you.
Fight to the death.
So when I do better, it'll be.
Ooh.
Wow. I fucking
I
like.
kind of like that bold. Okay. All right.
Look, but she liked it, but she wants to fucking squish
But I'll
it.
destroy you.
Oh my God! I know it's in there. It's in her father gave.
So when we do 10 minutes
I
and
might
you do your
stay
act
in
twice,
town.
it'll
She's a
be.
killer.
I saw that speech. She's born with it.
Yeah, she had a speech. She's got a speech. I got all these dates. Bananas, I love. Treehouse, Good night in Raleigh, North Carolina. Westbury Music. June 1st, me and Voss. Fucking crazy gig. I can't wait to do that. In the Round, Westbury Music.
Oh, that's a fucking spot.
McCurdy's, Fat. I mean, I got so many great dates. Go to my website. Virzi, what do you got?
I will be. My new website's actually coming out tonight, so I
What
don't
do you
have
mean?
it now. I got a new website design, all new.
Really?
And it's going to be like photos from the special and everything.
All
So
right.
this is the last day of this one. But I'm going to the Nashville Comedy Festival. I'm going to be performing with Sal Vicano, Nate Borgazzi. I'm going to be performing with Gary Veeder, Tony Hinchcliffe on that show. And I found out Burr's in town, so I'm going to be opening for Burr at the Ryman Theater Friday and Saturday on the 7 o'clock shows too. Dean Del Rey and all that stuff. So,
Good.
But the new website will definitely be up tomorrow with a ton of new dates and all my new tours. Specials coming out. It's
Whatever.
coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Big news.
And check out the Virzi Effect podcast. Bobby, thanks for having me as always. I always have a great time. But yeah, check the new website. It'll be up tonight or tomorrow.
We're going to Smoke Sticks now down.
Yes.
We're going to Soho?
Yeah.
We're going to Soho. If you're in the area, you want to stop by, please don't bother us at Soho. Go to another cigar bar. Just go somewhere else.
I was going, what the fuck is he doing?
What do you got?
You can go to davelandau.com, hit on tour for all of my dates. If you want to buy my movie, just hit store. It's the movie The King.
What is this movie?
I wrote and produced it, and I shot it independently in Detroit a couple years ago.
I want to see this.
I'll get you a copy.
What's it about?
A kid gets his first car in the 90s, goes in the hood to get drugs and alcohol, and all hell breaks
Dressed
loose.
like
It's
fucking.
very autobiographical.
Does he have Jerry curls and 240s?
Very close. I was a bit of a wigger in the 90s, so
A
yeah. A bit of a... What? I can't say wigger?
You can do whatever you want.
Come
I'm
on,
just kidding.
that's not-
I was kidding. I was kidding. Say whatever you want.
I used to wear jumpsuits and have 6 earrings and sell ecstasy.
Yeah, you are fucking. Yeah.
But also, please check out my Comedy Central. This is not happening. You can watch it on YouTube or ComedyCentral.com.
Great when I watched it.
Thanks, man.
It was
I
really good,
Thank
man.
you very much, dude.
Yeah, listen, check out this movie. I want to check this out. Will you send me one?
Yeah, I absolutely will.
And also, I'll actually buy it. I'll fucking get it. Don't even send it to me. I'll
you
support
sure?
it. Yes.
Okay, thanks,
fucking.
man.
I hate people like, you worked your ass off to make this movie, and then it's like, can I have 7 copies?
Well, I appreciate that, man.
I'll go buy. How much is it?
It's like $10.
Yeah, maybe you send me one.
Yeah, I'll send it. I knew that was coming.
I thought it was 5. It's fucking $10. What are you fucking
$10.
Scorsese?
What year do you think this is?
Fucking Spielberg?
Fucking Meet the Parents is
I don't need
$3.99 at
shit.
Target.
Fucking Louis sold shit for $5. It's Louis.
What is this, Beethoven?
What the fuck?
Oh, you
man?
got that humor. I like that.
Listen, man. And you know what? All the shit that went down with you. I hope that's all dead. I know.
Thanks,
Look,
man.
I know these fucking fans can be crazy sometimes. They stick up for these. They pick sides. They stick up for shit that they don't know you.
Right.
Maybe they know. It will fade out.
Yeah.
People react and they try to say shit to get to hurt you.
Yeah, and it was really just a dumb thing that got overly emotional
Oh,
because
it's-
family got involved. And
Yeah,
it was
Kev. Look
stupid.
at Kevin says dumb shit. Kevin's he's harmless. He's not a.
I have nothing against Kevin.
Yeah,
It was just a stupid. It was
you
supposed
both
to
went.
be.
You went back and forth, and
We
you,
went too far.
It went too far. Whatever. You're
Yeah.
trying to be funny.
Right.
You weren't trying. I think you were trying to be funny.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like wrestling shit talking
Yeah,
to kind
you
of
said-
promote
yeah.
Compound, and it took a turn.
It took a turn, and it happens sometimes. And there you
Yeah.
go. It was interesting radio. You got a little excitement. Everybody's dick got hard. Pick
Right.
sides. Now settle the fuck down.
Right,
and
exactly.
Go back to your fucking job. And chill the fuck out.
Yeah,
Let's
I
all go
agree.
bushcrafting.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait. 21st, me, Ari, Joe List. We're going hiking in the woods up in the Catskills. What are you shaking your head for?
I'm never into that.
Yeah, because you don't get your sneakers dirty.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I don't want to hang out a couple of comics in the
Disagree.
fucking woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my
We're going up the
sneakers.
woods and we're going to
Put his hat
bushcraft.
on. Yeah.
You know what it is?
Bushcraft party boys.
You're gonna use your you bring in your pack.
No.
You save your.
Buddy, you don't even know what I got since the last time you saw me. It's gone ballistic. I am fucking. Listen to me. I am sick right now. I'm not even kidding. I need help.
Yeah.
And I want somebody to help me out of
I
this.
we had a fucking
It's worse.
podcast that got erased.
It's worse. Oh, we had
Yeah,
it.
fuck. We had. I'm not even joking. We had the greatest podcast that never was. We had this podcast about his fucking problem with prepping for something that guy lives in Westchester and he's got like a bag he just opens, starts fire. Like this guy's like prepared for anything. And we have this epic podcast
we were
for like
talking
2
about fighting
hours.
things and
and we
stabbing
just
shit.
and it just didn't record.
Didn't record.
It just,
Oh,
oh
that
my god!
sucks.
I mean, we were.
I've never seen him so.
I was distraught.
I mean, it was bad.
It was. I didn't know what to do with myself.
Yeah.
I was apologizing. I was brutal.
But
that sucks.
it's even worse now.
Yeah.
I am so into getting a bushcraft knife. Everywhere I go now, I'm going to flea markets. I'm going to gun stores. I'm going to.
You're like the real
hunting
expensive, most solid knife.
It's the most. Yeah, it's a Jack Lore knife is really what I want, but I can't get it because he's in England and they just passed a fucking law that they can't.
How much are they?
Euros around. I think it's €350, which is probably what is that? Fucking no 6.
That's the best knife you could get.
Don't look at me.
It's
It's the best knife.
Hang on 1 second. I think what you're trying to say is I don't know, Bobby. Not don't look at me like we've been dating for fucking 9 years. You fucking ass. I look over. She goes, "Don't look at me." I'm just looking over at you for some support. You're on my team, Gab. I mean, what the fuck?
Sorry.
What? Oh, thanks, Michael. Fucking in the clutch. Don't look at me. I didn't even look at him or talk to him, and he fucking brings it up. You don't look at me. You think. And he goes like this, and he points like a player, son. I'm getting you 240s
Well, she meant
after
to look
the show.
at me. That's what she meant by that.
Don't. Oh, really?
And a
Oh,
wig.
I like that. Now he's fucking keeping you in the mix. Now we're a team again, right,
Yes.
Zach?
That's what we do. Bang,
Yes.
bang, boom.
Zach said one word this whole show. The way we all like it. Just make sure it's recorded. $433.30. Yes, something like that. So, anyways, I'm fucking Virzi. I'm like you with sneakers.
Yeah.
It's me with this knife.
Yeah.
I just had a custom knife made with a sheath. It's coming tomorrow from this amazing knife maker in Massachusetts. I'm still hunting down this Jack Lore knife.
He's in his shed going, yeah, and Paul, what's going to happen, Verse? What's going to happen when I need fucking gas and I need wood and I need something to eat? I go, Bob, I can walk to the mobile.
Yeah.
There's a mobile down the fucking street.
He's
from the
thinking
house.
Waterworld,
Here's the
though,
deal.
the postman.
Here's the deal, okay? Here's your deal, Verse. The other night, I'm driving home. Go to the big Shell lights, right? Dunkin' Donuts, drive through 24.
Yeah.
Fucking monster drinks, beef jerky, whatever the fuck you want. Lighters, fucking hats, gloves, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Bandanas,
Yeah.
a donut.
Yeah.
I walk in. I go, what's up? Computers are down. Nothing's working. No gas? No. Can I buy anything? No.
Right, but if the shit hits a fan, you steal it. I mean, you take it.
Okay, fine. I can steal it. Or I'll go to the woods, hunt some small game, build a lean-to, light a fire.
Build a what?
Lean-to.
What the fuck is a lean-to? Is
Say
that what
you're
you
dead.
put when you put the woods next to the
Do me a
thing?
favor.
No, I know what it is. You put wood next
when
to the tree.
fucking lights go out, Virzi, make your way south to the Kelly household. I'll wait a day.
All right.
All right? And I'll fucking help you guys.
All right.
Wouldn't you just rob the gas station with the knife? Seriously.
I'm not going to be a savage.
The guy got arrested 13 times. Listen to him. He knows what he's doing.
Trust me, I'm a professional. You got a weapon. You got.
It's a lean-to right there.
Yeah, I knew. I said.
Dude, you're walking out with your donuts, your coffee, your do-rag, whatever you need.
Yeah, I know. I need help. I need fucking help.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
have
you're
a-
waiting for something that's
I have
not
a-
coming.
Well, it is coming. Bushcraft Party Boys is May 21st.
Also, in this scenario, I'm just going to go to the next gas station, not to the woods.
Listen, I went to the next gas station and the thing turned on. We didn't have to go anywhere. They came back on. What I'm saying is this, is that, well, look, I'm going camping. Me, Max, I got Dawn to go. I don't know how I pulled it off. She's like, go.
Oh, so you maxed on.
I got a huge, no, fuck, I'm not bringing a list with my family. I got a, yeah, Ari, shirtless Ari and List. That's what I want my wife to see. Two fucking mushy, thin guys. Fucking two English douche bodies. Fucking bodies look like faces. I got a special tent for us. It's a 4-person big, an air tent. It's with air beams. There's no metal in it. It's just you
What?
blow it up and it's like a bouncy house, but for camping. It's like great. It's a
That
great,
sounds awesome.
great family tent, right? So we're gonna camp. I got the stove, and I'm teaching Max how to fucking light fires and be respectful of fire and respectful of knives. And I mean, he's learning so much shit from me about that. And
Yeah.
we toasted marshmallows the other day. We made
Oh, that
s'mores the
video
other
was
day.
cute.
Yeah, I got this firebox. It's a piece of metal like this, and you pop it, it becomes a square, and you can have a fire and cook
Yeah, we have that. too,
anything.
yeah.
And you put your twigs with twigs. You don't have to get firewood. You don't have to. It's amazing shit. So I'm doing it, but I'm getting crazy. You're right. I'm getting a little. I need to stop. I need to go on these trips because I have all this shit and I've never been bushcrafting, but I know everything about bushcrafting.
Right. You know what? You'll get it out of your system, I think, because you just need to go camping. You don't need to prepare for something bad.
I'm going to bushcrafting. I'm going camping with the family. I'm going bushcrafting with the party boys.
What's the definition of bushcrafting?
Okay, primitive camping. We're gonna go camping. As I lot 30 is ours. Okay, and we're going. We get back from Vermont on our way back.
The grill's already there.
The grill's there. Blah blah blah. There's a store. There's all kinds of fun shit to do. You go bushcrafting. You hike up a mountain in the woods, and you find a spot and you make a camp. You got to find rocks. You got to make a fire pit. You have to use trees that are fell. You can't be cutting trees. You have to find felled trees and make it into firewood. You have to make yourself your tent or your tarp shelter. You have to create a shelter.
Right.
And all that shit. And then you hang out and you kind of got to go water. I have a thing. So I'll go find water in a river, right? And I'll go purify it. I got a purifier.
Okay.
And I'll make dinner. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
Actually sounds awesome.
Yeah.
We'll see. I hope nobody dies.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I hope it's not me.
Oh, as long as it's not you, yeah.
As long as it's not me.
Well, just as long as you know how to keep the animals and shit away
What's gonna be
from
funny
your
is
food.
if like everything goes awry and you and List end up eating Ari.
I would never want to eat Ari. We would both get high for a month. Anyways, all right. Gabby, what do you got? You got a bunch of shit happening?
Yeah. I just started a new podcast with Katie Hannigan called Apocalypse,
See?
where we talk about apocalypse scenarios.
It's happening. Even the young kids are talking about it.
Yeah. And then Wednesday, I'll be at Katie's show, The Comedian Project, at the Standing Room. And then I'm at Broadway Comedy Club. And then I have a monthly show in Brooklyn at the Way Station called Jiggy With It on the 30th.
It's like
that I host.
It's crazy.
Good for you.
It's crazy, right?
Thanks.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
Are you hooking Mike up with some spots?
Yeah, Mike's on my show on the 30th.
Mm-hmm. That's what I like. Mike, what do you got?
We're doing Fat Black with you on the 29th. Gabby spot on the 30th. We'll be me and Gabby. We're doing roast battle on the.
Siri promotes me too.
I like all of Bobby's Instagrams, and I want everyone to know that. Love him so much.
That's not what I meant.
I love him so much.
No, that's not what.
I love him so much.
Somebody wrote the Gabby's the best.
I mean, you just cut the poor kid off plugging his shit.
She's got way more charisma.
It happens every week.
No, I'm kidding.
We're roast battling on May 1st.
May 1st. Am I judging?
I think Lewis wants you to, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
I'm scared.
Why? Why? Yeah, you should be. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. You're roasting each other. And Mike, look at him. You better call up fucking Mike Lawrence or somebody.
Well, everyone's going to help her, so it's fine.
Oh, I know.
No, I don't mean that in a shitty way of her. I just mean
No,
people want her to win. No one wants
what,
me to win.
What? I want you to win.
Oh, thank you, Bobby.
I love you, Mike. I think you got to. You got to go for the jugular. You know what I mean? You got to go for a good look. So
you don't want to be friends after. That's
you got to pull an
It's
M&M.
so fun when we have to work together the next week.
Yeah, you got to both listen to Lose Yourself and then just bring it out.
Wear a gray hoodie.
Eat spaghetti with brick sauce.
All right, guys. You guys are the best fans. Zach, what do you got?
Zach, the new guy.
All right, listen. You guys, fans of this podcast, you're fucking unbelievable. I love you so much. Even you cocksuckers that hate it, it's great that you hate something with passion. You should be proud of yourselves. You guys, members of my Patreon channel, I love you so much. I hope you guys, if you're a member of the premium thing over here, quit, get off. It's in the app. Unsubscribe and go over to patreon.com/Robert Kelly. There's so much more shit on my channel over there, Robert Kelly, all kinds of stuff. And we got a bunch more shit going on there. So make sure you go over there and join that. You guys are the best fans of the world. This has been a great show, guys. Thanks for coming on. We'll see you next week on You Know What?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.